and that's how they get you.
Dude, yeah. Let me see. I'm making sure I'm set up with the streams. I'm gonna be streaming on
Oh,
YouTube,
hell yeah.
Twitch, Kick. I don't know if I feel like going through the hassle of doing TikTok, but I'll just stick to these three for today. And I'll wait a couple more minutes for our third. He's the guy that's been coming out on me.
Okay.
On
Was it the one in the
on the
excuse
clips?
me? Was it the one in the one I saw in the clip with like the basketball take?
Yeah, he's been So
Okay.
he also wants to do the podcast stuff. So
Oh, okay.
he's kind of been really like, hey, next time you record, if you need one, let me know. If you need one, let me know. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
I mean,
It's a lot easier to
I
talk
mean,
with someone than by yourself. For me,
yeah.
it's hard, you know. So
And that's where like I said, bro, whenever, just like let me know. I'm down to just
yeah,
get in front of it and just get the experience of it. Just
yeah.
like I said, a couple like I know like we know what because I know Cheryl we've been even talking about like doing something too, but it's like just a couple other responsibilities before we start chucking all that money into it, you know?
Sure, yeah. And I mean, you see a lot of the money you're able to cut right now with just the phone. And if you just had
Yeah.
a handheld mic, that's like I don't know, a couple bucks, like $20 maybe for just one or two you can get off TikTok or something like that. I know I have
Yeah,
one.
I don't even remember. I know like I got like these ones like we've only used a handful of times, but I remember I got it because she's because we're practically not even practically we are Disney adults, but it's like
Yeah.
there was a point we were thinking of like being like the foodies for it because they have like a food festival like every month.
Hell yeah.
So it's like I got like so it's like I think it was Christmas. Like I got her like the mics and stuff for like while we're walking around just to have the one there for like
Right.
you know like B-roll footage and voicing over and stuff like that
Hell yeah, that's good
instead of picking up
practice.
all the rides and everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That's cool. Yeah, and I need people to talk Disney with. So if it's you guys I can have on sometime and just kind of vibe out over what's going on at Disney, that'd be a lot of fun, I think.
Oh my god, bro, she's practically the 6 o'clock news for Disney. It's insane.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun then
Like
to
ever,
speculate on things and rumors, and I'm all about that
oh my
stuff.
god, hell yeah. But yeah, no, brother, like the things that she could teach, like there are things about Disney I don't feel I have any right to
That's
know.
funny. That's cool.
Like like any of the background stuff. It's like because we follow so many people
Yeah.
that are like Disney YouTubers and everything, and it's like
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff that they know. It's like it is so insane.
Yeah, and
The stuff that they know and that they tell you.
it's fun to just, I don't know, follow along, see what the hell they're doing, and just
Yeah.
kind of get in the know on what's happening. I like that. And
Well,
even
there's one if you want. He's called Fresh Baked.
oh yeah, yeah.
He's her personal favorite for just like the ins and outs of what's happening for Disney now.
He's good with like
My personal
analytics and stuff like that. Like he's very like
yeah.
strategic. I like that. That he's almost like science about it.
Um, my personal favorite. There's two. I have a
Mhm.
toss up between two. Kind of depends on their videos and their
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
One is Bricky.
Bricky's cool.
I
Yeah,
don't know if you ever watched it. Yeah,
yeah.
I mess with Bricky.
I like Bricky.
Like I totally like she gave me a hard time because last time we went to Disneyland, we saw him there, and I was just kind of like, oh shit,
Have you guys ever
oh
said
shit,
what's
it's
up to any of
Bricky.
these guys? Like it's pretty funny.
To Fresh Baked and Passing.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't stop that
Um,
often. He's like very like he just keeps it keeps it going.
yeah, no, he keeps it. Hey, I respect it though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
respect it.
yeah.
There's him. We said what's up to him, but yeah, that was like in passing,
Uh-huh.
and like I kind of teased her of like, you know, oh, go take a picture with him or something. But it's like, yeah, no, he was clearly like he was on a mission somewhere, so
Yeah.
we let that be. Um, Bricky, it was like he was kind of like he was off in the distance a bit, and we were having breakfast,
Oh, okay.
and so that's where she got me back. She was giving me a hard time, like, yo, go say hi to him, go say hi to him.
Hell yeah.
I'm eating. No, stop it.
Right, 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 right.
But another one, they're not as big. They're fairly new. I think it's like Making Magical Memories or something like that.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen them
But
yet.
it's but they're a little family. It's like the husband, wife, and like their 3 or 4 year old daughter,
Uh-huh.
and like they live in LA, so they go like every day, and just like like what's up, what's in the shops, all these are like they're cool. They're kind of hit and miss with me
Yeah, yeah.
because there's like moments where it's like you can tell they're trying too hard to act a certain way, but I mean they know what's going on in the park, and that's the part that matters to me.
Right. What's up,
So,
Kyle? Can you hear us?
Yeah. What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm Kyle.
all right. Is it Kyle? Pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Nico.
Nico, nice to meet you, brother.
Kyle and
Pleasure's all mine, my
Mikhail and
friend.
Nico.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Did anyone ever tell you at a pool, like the first month, I was pronouncing your name so wrong?
I mean, I wouldn't be. That's not surprising. I mean, it's pretty common.
Because I was going just off of how it was spelled.
Oh, okay, like Mikhail or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm like, so everyone's like, oh yeah, like swing shift. You gotta like, oh yeah, like Mikhail, that guy, yeah, blah blah blah. And I think it was I think it was Corinne. I think that was her name, right? Corinne.
Right. Yeah. She was the other.
Right
boss.
now. Right now.
Yeah, dude. I gotta... Damn, dude. Hey, give me enough of this shit, dude. I'm fucking in.
You're back. You're back on the juice.
We there, baby.
Hey, cheers.
We there.
Cheers. Looks like someone's. There's one person without a drink.
I didn't know that's what we were doing. I didn't know those were the vibes
that's
today.
What we're doing.
Okay, all right, hold on. Give me a second. I can't be left out.
Give
me 1 second.
It's a night with the boys. What you mean?
Exactly. You're on the pit vipers right now, or whatever these are.
Like I got that. I got a Modelo chilling in the fridge in case I chug that too
dude,
fast.
I saw the craziest fucking thing right now. It's a bottle opener. But it's a
Is it the mortar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I was like, I need to buy that right now. I don't even drink beer, but I was like, I'll buy a fucking canned soda.
Oh my god.
Shit. That thing's amazing.
Oh my god. I saw it and I could just already hear the send it back from my wife.
Oh yeah, good thing. I don't have any limits. I can just buy dumb shit. The only person that judges me is my dog, so it's like, you know.
Well, I mean, you feed him, so how much can he really judge you? You know.
Yeah, true that. I'm trying to get my camera.
No, I gotta be somewhat responsible.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it completely.
It's one of those ask for forgiveness later, and then she just tells me to send it back.
You work at the casino too, or?
I used to.
Oh, okay.
I used to. That's how we met.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people I met because I think he was still training as management.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like sitting in on my interview.
All right. So.
But it was but it was mainly I got hired security. I primarily bartend. Grew up in Vegas. The entire stereotypical shebang with that life.
Yeah.
But
oh dear, what is
there
that?
There we go. Oh, okay.
Tequila, baby.
Fucking Kirkland brand, baby. Let's go.
Costco, baby.
No, we were just talking about that bottle opener. I don't know if I think I sent it to you.
What is it? A bottle opener?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
The mortar one where you like drop it in, and in the meantime it like pops the thing off.
Oh shit! No, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Oh my god, dude!
It's about to blow your dick off, dude.
Sounds freaky.
Bro.
Dude, I said, yeah. Check your Instagram right now. I just sent it.
Damn,
bro,
I was like, I need to buy this right now. Yeah, no, seriously.
I want 10 of them for like reasons and shit, bro. Yeah,
it's fucking dope, dude.
I need it in my life.
I think we all need one. Yeah.
That's just a bottle opener,
or whoever needs one.
There we go. Just get that and say, oh yeah, it's for the homie.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That is a machine.
That is fucking dope. Yeah, it's
game
super
changer,
cool.
bro.
What the
super cool.
Fucking game changer.
Damn, dude, that's a what is it? When you become an adult, you like to buy like shit to make your inner child happy. That's 100% like that kind of purchase.
Bro, that's the thing. No, it's not even that. Like guys, like I learned this in my early 20s because I'm still immature as shit. No, we don't grow up. Our toys just get more expensive. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it ever is.
I just, dude. So my tattoo artist actually just sent me right now. He sent me a Kickstarter for this Hellraiser comic that's allegedly going to come out. It was like a pledge, and it's like at $200 you get like 3 hardcovers and all this. And I was like, "Fuck,
that's kind of cool."
I was like, I might buy this. I was like, God, I have a problem. And then I was like, then I saw that fucking motor, and I was like, oh goddamn, dude, I need that shit too.
Can't afford all this shit. God damn,
there's too much shit. Yeah,
damn,
bro, that's set up in the back. What you mean you can't afford that?
No, this is where all my money.
All that set up. Holy shit!
I'm saying he's got a. How many people in the world can say they have their own sign that is like their name lit up?
That is the least expensive. That's the least expensive part of this.
I don't have one of those.
Go to Amazon. Go to Amazon. You'll get one really cheap.
Yeah, right. Really?
I think it was like $50.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, right?
Is that the one where the mercury leaks out of it?
Dude, yeah. Just don't. Yeah, try to. If I get cancer in a few years, you'll know why. You'll remember this moment.
Shoot.
Okay. Cheers, everybody. This is the first.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
First 3-way I've had on the show.
I have the coolest cup. Maybe I don't know. My little mug.
That is pretty cool.
I mean, I got the coolest ice cubes though.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
I thought that.
Oh.
Right
It's two metal skulls. Those are like the reusable ones you throw in the fridge or in the
Yo,
freezer.
Wow.
Yeah, I need to buy some of those. I was thinking about getting something like that because, like, I was trying to crush my own ice, and it was like the bag exploded like into my kitchen.
Oh hell no!
Fuck yeah! And I was like,
yeah, you don't need that.
Mm-mm.
Best part is these ain't even mine. These are the wife, so she's the biggest badass out of all of us here.
Yeah,
so
right, man.
Those are cool, like little bartender toys right there. I like that.
I'm starting to get a little crazy, you know. Starting getting some ideas.
You've been drinking the Jameson all day again, Kyle?
No, I had one earlier, and it was a little stronger than the first one I made. And then, I mean, I think you saw my story. I posted a picture, a little shot glass of Art the Clown.
Yeah,
he was like,
I did
like this, and then it was like, it looked like he was looking up at the fucking Jameson bottle.
Right.
And then I added like, I added like the Clown Cafe song to it, and I was like, it's perfect. So
yeah. Nico, do you do any Halloween? Are you a horror buff at all?
I mess with it. I'm not gonna lie, Terrifier, I do still need to watch. Like, I think I talked to you a little bit about it. It's a little hard for me, like, because I still have like a laundry list of stuff that we need to watch.
Yeah.
Just because whenever we start, it's the bosses take over the TV after like 5-10 minutes. So
of course.
It's a challenge,
especially with horror. Like stuff. I know, I'm sure it's hard to get that on the TV.
Yeah, because I know like Terrifier, I at least want to watch. She's not so much into the gory like that.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
I know Sinners, even though I know the premise of it, I pretty much know how it goes. We still need to watch that, and I want to watch Weapons. I have avoided all spoilers on Weapons.
Great.
Because
all good, just because
the trailers looked so good and so many people said it was such a good movie. It's like I am avoiding any and all spoilers of that movie at all costs.
Yeah.
Because I need to appreciate it for what it is for the first time.
If you end up watching Sinners and enjoy it, me and Kyle, and we're trying to get a group of people to want to go over to Universal Studios for horror nights. And if you, Cheryl, want to come down and join us, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Just saying.
Oh God! See, then you're gonna clip this, and then you're gonna send it to her.
No.
And then she's gonna, and then she's gonna,
That is my fear as well, sir.
And then she's gonna look at me like, so when are we going to horror nights?
Yeah.
Oh, is she into that stuff? I didn't know if that was a thing or not.
It's a theme park.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm hoping.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
So that's why I'm like, great. Now you're gonna clip this. Then you're gonna send it to her to say it's the invitation, and she's gonna tell me, okay, so we're going to horror nights this year, and I'm just gonna. I don't have the balls to tell her no. So
hell yeah. Okay, perfect. And just to make sure, her name is Cheryl, right? Cheryl. Before I do the, please take Nico. You and Nico come with us. Yeah, Cheryl.
See, I kind of want to be a dick and just like, and she still goes by her maiden name.
No, don't. Let's start on a good foot. I don't want to mess this up. I want her to say yeah.
I mean, it's easy enough. She's in my bio.
Okay.
She's in my bio, and she's probably she probably hears me right now and is still gonna like. So when are we going to Universal? So
yeah. Well,
do it,
Cheryl. If you're listening,
why not?
You guys need to watch Sinners, and if you like it.
Oh my God!
Join us. That's
be fun. The thing. Like I know Sinners is good. That's one I kind of like just accidentally ended up. It was one of those I ended up like unintentionally watching the entire movie through like reels on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it.
So sure. Sinners, yes, but Weapons. I think it was Weapons. I think I said Sinners earlier. That was my bad. I mean, like Weapons. That's the one I'm avoiding spoilers at all costs.
Okay.
Because everyone told me how amazing it was.
That's a good one.
Like that's like do your thing, brother.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I've heard it is so good. The trailers had me hooked off the bat, so I'm just like, I ain't spoiling that one. Sinners was a little unintentional.
Yeah.
But that one, my biggest thing that drew me into that one was the appreciation of the fact that like the trailers didn't give anything away.
Which one was this one for? Like the Weapons or Sinners?
For both of them actually.
Right. Yeah.
Both of them, both their trailers were phenomenal.
Right.
Like neither one spoiled too much. Neither one gave too much away. Like I didn't even know Sinners was a vampire movie until like one of the random reels I saw where the dude, the main antagonist turned into it, like had his teeth showing. I'm like, oh,
wait a second.
Okay, so So it's not just a racist movie; it's a racist vampire movie. Dope! I can get
Yes.
behind that.
Yes, a vampire movie that takes place in the South.
Exactly. Yeah.
Centric
Yeah.
of rhythm and blues, which like the music is such a big part of that movie.
That's what I've been told. That's the only thing I'm
dope.
not familiar with, because like YouTube, they had to change the music to avoid a full copyright.
Yeah, like from the get-go, you'll notice just the background music and just like the score of the whole thing. It's phenomenal. Like I don't know if you guys seen the Dusk Till Dawn with George Clooney and Tarantino.
Yes.
Salma Hayek, right? Almost similar like paths to the reveal, where you know it starts off as one thing and then all of a sudden the bar turns into a vampire thing, and it's I don't know, it some could think that's a little gimmicky, but you know I appreciate that little bit of horror touch to the story, you know, and I can appreciate it.
There's one thing about that movie I need to watch. I don't know why. I think I found it while we were like just watching TV, falling asleep in bed the other night. But it was like a detailed breakdown of like showing the behind the scenes of how they had him play both parts. And that like it's the stuff like that. It's like, yo, that shit sounds dope.
That's the
like I'm down to watch that.
The director, I saw a lot of his YouTube videos on how he filmed the movie and the story behind why he made it and his background. And mind you, I don't go to the theater for anything, and I went to go see it intentionally in IMAX, the way that he intended it to be watched, and totally worth getting out and going to the theater and seeing. And it's cool that it actually like did pretty well at the Oscars, which we'll get into in a little bit. Yeah, it was dope. Very, very good movie. If you guys end up liking it.
I think the one I'm bummed that I didn't get to see in IMAX is Superman.
Oh, okay.
I heard that one was phenomenal on IMAX too.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
I haven't, but kind of the same. I got the general gist from like a couple of reels, not the full story, but the general like idea. Like it's your classic, you know, Superman's doing his thing. Lex Luthor decides to be a dick, and shenanigans ensue.
Do Superman stuff.
But what I like is they went away from, as great as Henry Cavill was, the script was not. So they moved away from like the dark, broody, borderline Batman Superman that they had in play.
Right.
To this one's like, you know, the back to, you know, True Justice, the American way, all that good jazz.
Okay.
You know, back to he has his underwear on the outside again, so you know he's a goody two shoes now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Back to being a Boy Scout.
It's a red flag, right? A guy does that. Things guys shouldn't do is put their underwear on outside of their pants. 100%.
I mean, are you gonna tell them? Are you gonna tell the man who can move the whole damn planet that he can't wear clothes the way he wants to?
We got to give him some fashion sense at a certain point. You know? He probably tucks his shirt into his. So technically, he probably tucks his shirt into his underwear. Then I think. I will recommend. I would suggest, but that's where it stops. I'm not going to tell him what to do.
I think, Kyle, every time you come on, you need to have a new segment of just things men aren't supposed to do, and we can just see how many you can come up with just on the fly.
I was trying to think today, man. Like I just see things, and I'm like, my mind gets going. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know if every person does this or if I'm the only one that does this.
Well,
I'm like, it's funny to see everyone's oddities of how they operate as people. You know, it's kind of funny. You know?
Right.
I don't joke.
Bro, that's my favorite thing about my job is just the people watching the shit you see.
So what do you do? What do you do now?
So I bartend.
Oh yeah.
I bartend.
I times. My bad, dude.
No, you
blame
good.
the alcohol.
I mean,
I blame the alcohol.
I mean, I forgot I said it.
Yeah, well, you said it briefly, and I was like, does he still do it? Because I wasn't sure if he still did it or not. That's why.
Yeah, so like right now, I'm actually I'm down at the Lafayette.
Yeah.
Over there with CH right now, and that's doing all right. So definitely not the casino. Definitely not the casino.
Dang. Nothing's ever like the casino, dude.
I'm so
God, I know.
I'm at VR, so you know. Do it. God,
hey, do you, bro?
Kyle, you still have something to do a segment like block?
Yeah, I could.
Okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'll cut out.
I mean, we don't have to.
Well, if you have something, I mean, I think it'd be fun if you did want
I
to do it.
have a few things, but I mean, I can stick to my conspiracy list that I have. I can just throw out some shit.
Whatever you feel like doing. I'll shoot it to you again, like how we did the.
I'm good with a few conspiracies. Let's go.
Yeah, I already have the.
Yeah,
I already have your segments. Research. Yeah, so if you want to start, like, do your thing, man. Do the intro.
Okay.
And all that. We'll just
you guys ready?
and, yeah.
Whenever you go. I thought we've been going the whole time. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll be a backseat passenger.
I like the slow rollout. I'm still starting to get my style of how I want to do it. Like, I have a formal intro, but like I kind of do like the, oh yeah, by the way, we're rolling. You know what I mean? And just kind of like casually go into.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. So, but we'll go with the formal for today. Okay, let's go. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the BigMiklo Show. Coming up in today's episode, we're going to be going over the Oscars. The Oscars took place the other night, whether you watched it or not. There were a lot of things that happened that we want to talk about. We're going to give the full breakdown on the wins, the snubs, the moments, and the thing the internet have been replaying over and over. I don't know if you guys saw how they did my girls, the K-pop demon hunters, but I definitely got a bone to pick with how they kind of, anyways, I'll get into it later.
Things guys should.
I heard a little something about that.
You're about to find out. A sitting bishop, ordained, active, trusted by his congregation, is accused of stealing from his own church, surprise, surprise, and running a shadow life between the Vatican and Tijuana.
Shit.
For the Chinese food, Kyle.
Oh, dolly.
For the Chinese food.
A place down the street from my house, China 1969. Shout out to them.
Can you see them from your pad?
No, I wish.
That'd be kind of
cool. They're like a mile. They're like a mile. They're literally, if I go out and make a right, I'm just down the road on the right.
Dude, you could Uber Eats from there.
Yeah, right. I don't think they do Uber Eats. They're old school like that. They are ancient Chinese.
Now with that attitude, that's Twitter talk.
Ancient Chinese tradition. You don't deliver. All right, you go pick it up.
Also, the WNBA just signed a new collective bargaining agreement, and on paper, it looks like a win. When we look into the actual numbers, can this be a predictor to the future of their demise? We'll find out. We'll find out what I mean by that. We have a couple parents on tonight's show, and we're going to discuss a little bit about gentle versus dangerous parenting. I keep coming across that on the internet, so I think it might be a little fun to kind of kick that around. Kyle, one day.
So you guys are parenting. I'm uncling. So
yeah,
I'm uncling. Just so you guys know.
No, you said you got a dog. Same thing.
I got a dog. Yeah.
And
well, you get pissed off when I say that. They're like, "Oh, you have a dog." It's not the same. I'm like, "Fuck you. That is my child." Okay.
You'll get it later. But
they're just salty. They're just salty.
They are. They're like, I have to live my best life.
The details of this, you can kind of decide what kind of parent are you going to be, the gentle type or the dangerous type. We'll find out.
Danger is my middle name, baby.
Okay.
The next Dragon Ball Z.
Little foreshadowing. Yeah, also, an investigation has dropped, and it is becoming one of the most explosive stories of the year so far. A celebrated civil rights icon in American history, Cesar Chavez, has some interesting allegations that we're going to need to discuss tonight. Max Crosby from the Raiders had been traded, so we had thought. He flew out there, took the physical, everything looked done, and then last minute, the Ravens had backed out. We're going to look into the reasons as to maybe why that could have happened. And what I believe...
Tinfoil hats out.
What happened?
You get your tinfoil hats out for that one.
Yeah. And what I believe is probably one of the funniest, excuse my language, fucking things on the internet right now. Afroman is in the courtroom right now. And because the police who raided his house found nothing, filed 0 charges, and then turned around and sued him for putting their footage in a music video.
I have so many opinions.
The jury is deliberating as we speak, and I genuinely don't know how this is going to end, but it seems like Afroman,
I think,
just keeps winning.
Yeah, he's going to win. Yeah.
I have so many opinions.
Right.
Want to make another drink?
That's a good one.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead. And we are gonna touch on the new Nick Shirley video dropped on X, reportedly found $170 million in fraud. We're gonna discuss the credibility of these allegations stemming back from Minnesota to now California. What do we actually believe? Is Nick Shirley a credible source? My invisible chair, Kyle, up and coming podcaster, is going to be taking over for a segment later tonight. I do not know what it's going to be. I'm a little worried, but we're going to trust Kyle.
Hey, when in Rome.
When in Rome. And tonight, you may notice I have a new guest on the show. His name is Nico. I've known him for a long time. Nico, do you want to plug or push any of your social media handles on where they can find you, or is that something that
oh boy, I mean, I need to turn the privacies off.
Well, yeah, if that's not a thing yet, then don't even worry about it.
Oh, it's all good. No, on X you can find me. It is the numbers 7020, or excuse me, no, I don't even know my own Twitter handle or X handle.
We're gonna work on that.
Yeah, it's all good. So it's the number 7 spelled out OH, 2 sweets. If you're a wrestling fan, you know 702 sweets.
702 sweet.
I love it. And then you got me on Instagram, on the IG. Like it says on there, it is Fresh Nico de Gallo.
Hey, there you go.
Hell yeah. And
Mr. Kyle, where can everybody find you for your riveting content?
I got YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Critic Kyle. Just look that up. Sometimes there's a 666 that follows. Sometimes it doesn't.
Right. Beautiful.
Hey, that was a crazy video you put up the other day on your story.
I had some crazy shit happen actually throughout the night on that night.
What is the deal or relation with you and this 666?
So my badge number at work is 13666. Isn't that bizarre?
I suppose, yeah. I mean,
just spilled alcohol.
That's beautiful. Yeah. I'll cheers to that. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Not bad. Not bad.
But yeah, it's followed me my whole life prior to me even working there. So it's just crazy to think that's the thing, you know. So
one thing I thought might be a little fun as a warm up before we get into the topics for today. All three of us have at one point worked in a casino. We've seen some shit. Maybe potentially might have a fun story or two. I can go first and share a story that will forever stick with me in my time at the casino. My first day at the new casino Hamul in my local city, my very first day as a supervisor. Okay. I'm feeling good. I'm finally getting this opportunity to be in charge of something. And I start off at this brand new casino. My first day, I'm starting orientation. I'm getting shown the floor, the gaming floor. And I meet this older gentleman, and he's a security officer. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, what shift are you part of? He's like, oh man, I'm part of day shift. And then he looks over at my trainer, and he's pretty much like, huh? He kind of like jokes around, like, hey, have you told him about me? Like, like I'm a jokester kind of thing, right? And I'm like, uh-oh, the troublemaker, right? Some old guy.
Oh God, do I know who? Oh, I know this guy.
I don't know if you would know him. This was
do I know him?
No, I don't think you would know him either. This was like a rare one-off employee. Before the Hamul became Hamul, it was called Hollywood Casino. And he was.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that was like a month. Like I think that was like a month before my time.
Okay,
like I was there like they still had the Hollywood matches, but we're Hamul when I got hired.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So he was part of that group that was like first brought in there. So cool. We go to lunch. Me and the trainer, we're just chatting, and we get a call from the U.S. Marshals. They're looking for somebody. They're here on the gaming floor. Obviously, that's not something that happens every day. So all the officers on the floor are excited. They're trying to figure out, hell yeah, who are we gonna get? And I was just like, okay, hell yeah, this is my first day. This is pretty interesting, right? This is kind of a big call, you know. Marshals, I know in my time prior to that, there wasn't too many situations where I've ever had U.S. Marshals just walk in and demand looking for somebody. So me and my trainer, we go down to get the information. What's going on? They show us this picture. This picture is of an older man. Looks a whole lot like my new employee, the older gentleman I met on the gaming floor.
That's bizarre. I knew that. I knew that's where it was going for a second. I knew it.
Good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So the other officers who are standing all around us, who aren't necessarily in our direct circle, but they're waiting to find out who are we getting, is no one else other than their own coworker. So as a new supervisor, I'm thinking, how the hell are we supposed to pull this off without causing like this giant commotion of their own team member? Our own team member is the very person that the U.S. Marshals are here to grab on a, I don't know the exact legal term of it, but it was essentially some sexual inappropriate act conducted on a minor who happened to be related to him, like a not blood, but like a stepdaughter kind of thing. And he fled the state of Kentucky, came down to California, and started his life basically brand new.
Bro, oh my god, that reminds me of someone else in the casino. Oh my god.
Sadly, it sounds like.
Oh,
I hope this isn't a common thing, but
that's wild.
So what we end up doing, we pretty much tell all the guards, the person we're looking for isn't here. He left. Everyone needs to go back to their post. We'll get back to them in a little bit. And that older gentleman happened to be on lunch. We told him to meet us down in the parking garage off the gaming floor, several floors below where the police unit was there, where the marshal's car was there. We go down there. We have him approach us. He's all happy old man, kind of just like, hey guys, what's going on? How's everything? And lo and behold, as he turns the corner, we're standing right there with the officers who immediately put handcuffs on him. He's confused. My trainer, who had known him way longer than I have, so he kind of was just like, I can't believe this is happening. Felt really bad, but what can you do? And that day he got arrested, taken in, and charged with those charges that I detailed. But that day will always stick with me, especially it being my very first day on the job as a supervisor, my big boy job kind of thing. And yeah, after that day, there was nothing that had topped that on the fly, like, holy shit, like, what do we do? How can we solve this issue and this issue, and kind of make sure this doesn't cause a big eruption across the casino team members once they find out. But yeah, that was my day one.
That's a hell of a day one, right?
That's a hell of a day one. I've surprisingly never had a day one never like that anywhere else I've ever went, but
can only go up from there.
Dude, any of you guys have anything?
Tough act to follow. Just saying, tough act. A lot of pressure on us now.
I'm sorry. I wanted to give time.
Starting off with a banger,
I wanted to give time.
I'll go last because I feel like I was last to join. So Nico, you can go before me. Okay. I mean, I have one. I literally have one, which is pretty crazy. But.
Oh my god. Well, that's like I've got two because you just unlocked not even a core, you unlocked a memory I completely forgot about.
This is good.
But
I lead with it.
Oh my god, no! So that I got two of them because the one I was actually gonna say actually happened to me, but no, I can't remember his. I think it was he was the maitre d', shorter Latino gentleman. Do you remember him at all, Miklo?
This was at the steakhouse.
Yeah, this was at the steakhouse. He was the maitre d', shorter, glasses, Latino dude. I think you might have. I think you might have left when it happened though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it was the maitre d', and like dude was like full like by the book, never missed a day, no sick day, like he was on top of his stuff all the time.
Can't trust those.
And he just honestly, but just one day just straight disappeared.
Oh.
Did not show up to work for like 3 days in a row. And so like everyone's freaking out because it's like, yo, he don't miss days, he don't miss time, what's going on, yada yada yada. And like come to find out after those 3 days, the reason why he was only missing for the 3 days was because sheriffs came by the next day looking for him, trying to ask where he was.
Wow.
And apparently he had straight up like fled the country.
Oh.
Because it turns out they were after him for the same charge
that I described.
But his daughter.
Oh. Wow.
His daughter was abusive to his wife. And the wildest part is they found him in Cabo,
chilling
in his hotel room. No, wow. I mean, he was definitely he was hanging out. Yeah, we'll go like.
Yeah.
He was definitely hanging out. We'll go with that. And so, but it was just one of those like just a total 180 of like so many people like, oh my God, where is he? I hope he's okay. Yada yada yada. To like in a heartbeat, like good riddance.
Right.
And I'm kind of like, you know what? I can't be mad at that. Yeah, but the one that happened to me was it was after I left. So I was supervisor for F&B. I was floor supervisor, and it was like some sort of Friday or Saturday night. I don't know, but we were over at Jive, the main bar, and the music was going and everything. And like there was this couple, like, you know, they were like up by the seats, like, you know, they were, you know, moving, grooving, bumping, grinding, all the fun stuff, you know, couples do on the dance floor and stuff.
Yeah. And
then I realized that chair is holding that gentleman up. He is leaning on the high chair while his I'm assuming wife, partner, I don't know, but while she's like backing up on him, that chair is the only thing holding him up right now.
Those are good chairs.
So like,
those are expensive chairs.
My God, they are some damn good chairs. But like, I see that, so I go over, and you know, like Miklo, you know how the whole like, you know, the slowdowns, cutoffs, all that stuff. So yeah. I go over to him and like, I'm trying to be nice because he's like that, and it's only like 8:30. So I go over to him, just like, brother, I'm gonna take this beer away from you. I just need you to have some water and wait like 2 hours. So it's 8 o'clock now, 10 o'clock, go wild. That's fine. Just have some water, chill out for a bit. And I told him that. I told his wife that. And at first, you know, and then like, I go behind the bar. And I'm like telling the bartenders, like, hey, like the guy up there, like, no, wait, like, you know, give him a little bit. He's going to have some water. And then around 10:30, reevaluate. If he seems okay, you know, take it slow. As I'm telling the bartenders this, I don't know the full rules of like TikTok and all them, like how far is language allowed to go without you getting in trouble?
We're off TikTok for today.
Dope. Okay. Do any of the other ones care? I'm not trying to get you.
We're gonna find out. I'm not that.
Okay, cool.
I'm not that seasoned yet.
Let's go. But like as I'm telling the bartenders, all I hear is like, "Hey, fucker."
Yeah.
I'm like, who the hell? And I like look behind me, and homeboy standing behind me on the other side of the bar, just like mean dogging the hell out of me. I'm just like,
hold on.
Me? Yeah. He's like, yeah, you fucker. What the hell is your goddamn problem? Like, I don't have a problem. What's going on? He's like, you fucking cut me off. You're ruining my night. We're here for a celebration of life for my dad. Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, you know, like, dude, that's fine.
It's very mean of you, Nico. Very mean.
Just how dare I stop him from, you know, falling over and hurting himself, or Lord only knows. And like, but that was my thing. I'm like, dude, you just need to wait a little bit. Just have some water and sit down.
Yeah, for real.
And like, dude's like just on a good one, just straight like, what time do you get off? I'm gonna fucking fight you. I'm gonna unalive you. Blah blah blah. This and that. You know what? Where do you live? Because I'm gonna find you when you get out of here.
Nice.
And this is the part where I definitely did not help the situation.
This is when real Nico came out real quick.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta remind them this is just uniform, homie.
It was still customer service voice.
Oh, okay.
It was still, you know, like the 2 octaves higher and everything. I didn't help the situation because I gave him the casino's address.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
But he was like, "What's your address? I'm gonna find you." Yada yada. I gave him the casino's address, not realizing he was actually typing it in to see where I live.
He was about to go. He's going.
So That didn't help the situation at all.
I mean, maybe
he got even more.
I thought it was.
I mean,
funny.
it helped me. I thought it was hilarious.
That's great.
So he starts yelling more. He starts cussing at me more, and I'm just kind of sitting there like, okay, this isn't helping your situation, but whatever, cool, go ahead.
Yeah.
Bartenders are in the back calling security on the radio, like 911, get down here now. But like his family comes by, and they're just like, you know what, like we're just gonna close out our tab. We're just gonna leave. Like we don't want to, we don't want him getting in trouble. Yada yada yada. I'm just like, okay, cool. Like y'all got to leave now because if security meets you here, tonight's probably your last night here.
Right.
So they start leaving. I exit the bar, and Mikhail, I'm assuming you remember how Jive is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I leave Jive, and guess which way they decided to go to try to get him away from me? Towards the exit of Jive, which just stirs him up all over again. And I'm just like, guys, the exit's that way.
Yeah, anywhere but
the same way you came in.
Yeah.
Anywhere but here. Go to the center.
Exactly.
That's where you need to take him. And they're trying like, yeah, like we're so sorry about the situation, blah, 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 trying to put like money in my hand to like not get them banned or anything. I'm just like, cool, that goes to the bartender, but whatever.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I can't remember his name. The brothers. The Chaldean brothers, the younger one. I can't remember his name.
I feel like respectfully that could be a lot of people.
Let's go with
I know. No, I know.
Song. You know what I mean?
It's okay. Maybe they wouldn't want to be named anyway.
God.
It's okay.
Goddamn.
I think
I want to say.
I think I know who you're talking about though. Does the last name end SKI?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yes.
Yeah.
The younger one.
Got
the younger
it.
one who got because he became management. I think after you left.
Yeah, the taller one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And so he comes by, and he sees me. He's just like, "Yo, like what's going on? Where are the people?" I'm like, "They're in the parking garage. They're leaving. I don't care." And he's just like, "No, if they did what the bartender said they did, like we have to ban them." Like, okay, like they're in the parking garage. Do what you got to do.
You're fine.
He caught them in the parking garage, and was just like trying to talk to them, trying to figure out like, "Yo, what happened? Like, what caused all this? What's going on?" They tried to play the race card.
Nice.
Because they were Latino, and they were trying to say like, oh, like he was just trying to ban us because we're Mexican and we were being too loud and blah 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 blah. Bless his heart, because of my last name, he looked them dead in the face and said, guys, he's also Latino. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the reason.
Yeah.
And he comes up and tells me this story, and I'm like, brother, I appreciate you.
I definitely was being racist, but thank you.
Yeah, I was being racist, but yeah.
I totally. Like, I appreciate you. I'm not Mexican.
Right.
His last name's Martinez.
Come on, you're Mexican.
Yeah.
What? Come on.
Yeah. He's like, wait, and, like just his face, like, wait, you're not? Like, no, I'm not. No, he's like, what are you? I'm like, brother, I'm freaking.
What the hell are you,
dog? Like,
then what the hell are you?
wait, isn't this your last name? Yeah, that's my last name. Filipinos have that last name.
Yep. Surprise.
Funny shit. That's
And I'm
great.
just like, but you know what? If they ask, yes, I am. I
Yeah.
absolutely am.
In this situation, hell yeah, I am. Why not?
Damn right I am. Absolutely. But no, to go to your point, no, it's not racist as long as you hate them all equally.
There you go. That's fair.
Then you're all good.
My man. That's what I'm talking about.
The
Mr.
sad part is it was the deputy that came by that told me that.
Oh yeah.
That would always come by. He's the one who told me that. I'm just like,
normally
that's
the most
terrible.
racist people say that.
He
They'll
was the
like,
best.
Yeah, right.
yeah. That's like the most racist person you'll meet. Someone will say that. You're like, yeah, they're fucking yeah.
Mr.
That was-
Kyle with the longest
that was
tenure
probably the
now
wildest.
at the casino.
Mhm.
I know you got a good one. You've probably seen more than any of us now combined.
I've probably seen it all.
with
honestly.
a background in security. When I met you,
Yes,
that's where we
I
met.
started off as security.
Yes.
And but due to health reasons and like just school, I pushed myself more towards like the psychological route of being like a change person and whatnot. So, yeah, but I'm gonna tell you a story. It's the kind of not as close to like start date like you had, but I was
Okay.
damn near 2 months in.
Okay.
to starting at the casino,
Yeah.
security, right? So prior background to this, started the casino as security, right? And prior to me working security at the casino was I was working like at this company called G4S.
Right.
And what I would do was I was like a roamer officer. I was someone that would go to different bank locations. That was my assignment. I was the breaker for all these people that had like certain posts that they were like designated to weekly. So like, locations were like, for instance, like in Chula Vista, North Park, La Mesa, all over San Diego, right? So every day I would get like a text, and it would be like my schedule for the next 3 days. So it'd be like, oh, cover this person this day. And obviously Sundays are the banks are closed, so and then all the holidays. So like, you're not working those. So starting the casino, security, excuse me. But starting the casino, like I have no idea what the hell a corporal, sergeant, like lieutenant, like and rank order are. Like I have no idea, dude. I'm like oblivious going into this, right? So this is like starting there. It's like the way the casinos operate is more of like a law enforcement route with the way they use their like jargon, pretty much.
Right.
So I learned that pretty quick, right? So 2 months into me starting, I was part-time at the time, because you always start part-time as security. You work, like, what is it, like 7 hours a day, and you just do a bullshit thing or whatever, right? So 2 months in, I'm feeling more confident, and I'm walking into work, and we had like where we would park was like up in this upper lot, and we would walk down through this outlet center, and our office was at the outlet center. Like, obviously, you know that.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining to the audience, just
right,
for context or whatever.
For
so
sure.
I'm walking in. There was this cookie place that was there, and they actually closed because they were going to change the store to something else.
Fire.
And yeah. So there was like this big pole that like went up, and it was like an L shape, right? Like upside down L, like this. And there used to be a sign right there, and it said like Cookie Express or where the fuck the cookie place was called.
Right.
So walking into work, mind you, I would start at 1 a.m. I was always 1 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh.
And so my shift would start at then I'd work, or not 7 a.m., but 1 a.m. to 7 or 8 a.m., right? 7 hours, whatever it was. So 5 days a week, 7 hours part-time. Walking into work, I'm wearing my uniform, don't have my radio on me or anything. So I'm walking to work. I'm walking towards down to where we go, because like where that cookie place was, it was kind of near our office. You would cut through the outlet center to get to there, because there was like the water show place,
right,
where the water fountain was at. So I'm walking down, and I'm getting closer. And I'm like, fuck, it's like a Saturday night. I'm like, dude, there's some kids right here just hanging out on the pole. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, this is the start of the night, right? And I'm like, just getting
young kid shit,
Yeah, exactly. So I'm getting closer, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, because I thought it was 2 people, and then I'm getting closer, and I'm like, that's 1 person. And then I'm like getting closer. I'm getting closer. Yeah, it's this guy hanging from the fucking pole with his belt, just blue face, dude, like purple in the face, just hanging there, like kind of just just hanging there, like kind of out, and like I'm like, what the fuck? So like instantly I run, and I'm not even like clocked in at this point, so I'm like, what the fuck? And like I'm 2 months in, I'm 2 months into this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But I mean, I got enough experience with 2 months in to like for my training officers to like kind of put me in a place of like, this is the like top A to top Z how we should do things, right? So I get him to get down, and he's obviously purple in the face. He like kind of like falls on the ground, but I catch him, right? And I'm like, hey man, like I get him up, he regains his breath. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Like, what are you doing there? And I have no experience prior to anything trying to like take their own life to this, right? And I'm like, he's like, oh, I lost all my money in the casino. He's like, my wife's gonna kill me. I just literally blew our mortgage. I can't pay our mortgage this month. And I'm standing there. I was like, well, do you think your mortgage payment is worth your life and like your wife's life, and just like how everything can trickle down, like if you're not here, And he's like, yeah, like, now that you're saying it, kind of makes more sense. And like instantly 180 changed. And I'm like, well, dude, you got to come back to the office with me. I was like, I can't let you leave. And he's like, no, how about like we just call it like you helped me out a lot, and I will never do this again, and I'll just let me go, like turn around and I'll just run away. And I was like, nah, man, like you're coming with me, dude. And I kept telling him like, look, just come with me, we'll help you, like mortgage, whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe there's something we could do, whatever it may be. I was just like,
whatever you got to say.
Ad-libbing, right? Mind you, I don't have a radio on me or anything.
Yeah.
Because we would go in, clock in, get our radios on that shit. So finally convinced him, because he gave me his ID, because I ran the whole like checklist, like, all right, let me see your ID, like, where are you from, like why were you here tonight, all that kind of stuff, the typical like, cop jargon. And then like I finally, he's like, no, just let me go, like, whatever. I was like, look, you have to come with me, like it's for your safety at this point. like you have to. And he's like looking at me and he's like crying, you know, like just broken down as a man because he lost all his money because he can't provide for his wife. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, dude, come on. So somehow, by the freaking rays of God, he came with me. We go back to the office, and I had my lieutenant sitting at one of the counters, and I had this like randomly new person I worked with, like sitting there, like, oh, dude, you're late. And I was like, yeah, this guy tried to kill himself over on that pole over there. I didn't know the jargon. I didn't know what to say. And then
good excuse, Kyle.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm 2 months into this shit.
Like,
I don't know the
likely story. Likely story. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the technical code for that. I was like, suicide prevention. I don't fucking know what the hell that means for the code.
Right.
And so I'm like, you know, and then my lieutenant was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, yeah, sit down. And then he like takes me back, and I explained to him what happened. They call sheriffs out, and they obviously detain him and take him to like, you know, Grossmont for a psych eval, make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably like 2 months in, like shocker, wake her up, or like life experience moment where I'm like, damn, yeah, like
you really get to like see people like
you do. And it just kind of it made me think too. I was like, damn, like what do I really value as a man? And I was like 26 years old at the time.
Right.
Now I'm 35. So it kind of helps you like kind of put things more in perspective at like a younger age as we get older. So
right.
that plus just other things that have happened, and with other stories as well, doing with security, like seeing what I've seen, kind of like put me in the trajectory to where I'm at now. So I'm grateful for that. Thank God he's okay. You know what I mean? But yeah, crazy story.
Yeah, damn. And these are all like right when we just started kind of stuff. Don't even. I mean,
seriously, yeah.
Keep going for hours on it if we really had to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like you say that there's so many others I thought of. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, none of them is wild. It's just like just funny ones where it's just like, especially just people who like just casually go to the casino. Like you don't realize the stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
Like for us,
yeah.
But that's like for us, it's like everyday stuff. But then it's like you have like the casuals who are just like, yeah, go in, blow $100, cool, have a good, and like they have no idea what's going on, and it's just to have that bliss again, to have that blissful ignorance again. Oh my God,
it's nice.
You know, yeah, just like even just like the few times, like if my brother wants us to go with him and his girl to like Saquon or something, it's like I am scoping out of like what's the bullshit, where's the dumb stuff at?
Somebody recognize you.
Every day is different. Every day is
different. Right.
Yeah, for sure. Did any of you guys happen to watch the Oscars the other night by chance?
At work. I did not.
Unfortunately, my career path tends to any day that ends in a Y, I tend to not start work until after 5 o'clock.
Right,
so.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's a hold on. Before I get into that, that's a good.
Wait a minute. Doesn't every day end in Y?
That's a
Gosh golly gee, Batman.
That's a mystery right there.
You did there. I see what you did.
Gee Willikers, Batman.
I'm on to you.
Do you guys see yourselves like being where you guys are all at now for the foreseeable? Like, is that something you guys are just like, this is good, I'm happy either at the new hotel spot or, you know, the casino in the position I'm in now? Or do you guys have plans, big plans? Or and I only ask because I'm dealing with that myself, so I'm just curious. I want to bounce stuff off of you guys real quick.
How do we go from Oscars to that? That's what I want to know. I'm just
curious. How to go what?
How do we go from Oscars to this?
Well, I said before I get into the Oscars.
Before. I missed that.
No. It ties. We need the baby step. First, we need to get to like the streaming awards, and then we focus on the Emmys.
Yeah, well, the Oscars, adult film awards. I'm down with that. I'll probably watch that.
I mean, we can do that one too.
The Global Globes.
We can do that one too. Yeah.
I know Johnny Sins more than I know some of these fucking actors, dude. Low key. Like,
is this a foreshadowing of your segment?
$20 is $20. $20.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Yep. Okay.
What triggered it was what prevented you guys from being able to watch or do certain things. I was just curious if this is something that you guys see yourselves doing for the long run, or has there always been like a master plan that just got to ramp your way up to kind of deal?
I wouldn't even really say a master plan. It's just like my biggest thing has always been, as long as there's growth, whether it's in the hotel, whether it's even with CH, I don't know. because like that's kind of how I've even gotten to CH was like once I got that call, it's like okay, it's such like a namesake, like just such a namesake in San Diego, like who says no to them?
Well, yeah, really
kind of thing, you know. So
what is
that's where it's like as long as there's some sort of growth.
the hotel? Are you okay to mention the hotel or talk about the hotel by name, or should we just go by the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming because I think we were live when Kyle was asking what I did. Yeah, no, I bartend at the Lafayette Hotel.
Okay. So I see it everywhere now.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Right. I see it everywhere now. I see it's a very popular picture spot for a lot of the IG girls. Or
you got to.
What is the lore about this place that is like become this big popular like San Diego?
Well, that's the thing. So the hotel. There you go. We're with it. We're about it.
I felt out of place here. You know, I
see
feel
now.
Like
now we
bigger,
need,
bro.
I like.
It's like now we need to find something that I'm not doing because it's like
I need glasses. Hold on. I need glasses. Hold on.
Now we got Kyle with the hat. Now I need to figure out what am I not doing.
Like, I think my head got bigger, dude. I haven't worn this hat in like.
Okay, you know what? Let's go. Wait.
No, dude.
I can't see. I can't see Jack. I can't see Jack,
bro. I'm trying to match you. I put the black ones on, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Bro.
My fault.
I tried that and like just all of us just like fuzz. All of us just fuzz.
You just got way more drunk after that.
Just a tad, just a little. Just a little.
So what is it about the Lafayette?
So it's actually listed. It's a historical building for San Diego, actually. So it was built in 46. I always forget the gentleman's name, but it's like. But I mean, it's had people from like Audrey Hepburn to like everyone in like Golden Age Hollywood has stayed there.
Wow.
Back in the day. I always forget the guy's name, but the original Tarzan from the 30s and 40s.
Oh.
He took part in helping design the pool that we have. So it's a historical building, technically historical, kind of like the same ballpark as like how the Dell is.
Yeah.
How it's technically a historic building.
Right.
So it's same exact thing. But in I believe it was 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. But you know, just it was an old building. It was kind of going downhill. And so CH kind of saw an opportunity to like start throwing their name into the hotel business too, because you know, like I said, historic building, historical monument for San Diego. They purchased it, and after that, it was I believe $35 million renovation they did.
Okay.
Reopened in 2023, and it's just been popping ever since. And I mean, like. I know people say like there's an ongoing thing because like everyone when I was bartending, but my last job before the hotel, like all my coworkers like, dude, like CH is a cult, yada yada yada. And it's like part of it is like
what is CH?
I can see. So see, it's a consortium holding.
Okay.
They pretty much if it is an Instagrammable bar or restaurant in San Diego, they probably own it.
Instagrammable.
Like if
you,
yeah,
interesting.
Because that's their whole thing. Because their whole thing, yeah. So so CH, their whole thing is pretty much like experience vibes. They are much more focused on like the experience given to you.
Nice.
A lot of people who aren't employed by consortium, the general consensus tends to be they focus more on the cocktails and the environment. Wouldn't hurt for them to focus a little more on the food, but I mean the places I've had, I have zero complaints. Like for example, if you have been to Raised by Wolves, their consortium holding.
Oh.
If you've been to Born and Raised, their consortium holding. Also. Fortunate Sons, Ironside. So like like all these big places where everyone's like, oh, you know what? I've been there. It's like
it's a dope spot.
Holding.
Those are dope spots.
Just a random question, but are the speakeasies like that as well? Because I'm like, is that a thing as well, or no? Is it just more the bigger chains, as you would say?
As far as being part of consortium?
Yeah. I believe
which speakeasy?
I don't know. Like I've been to a few. Like there's the Mothership. There's a one that's inside
Mothership. No, Mothership. No. The only one I think that's actually very speakeasy is Raised by Wolves.
Okay.
And the fact that no, technically no, that's a lie. Technically, I believe it's Craft and Commerce, because inside Craft and Commerce is False Idol, which is
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Which is technically a speakeasy because it's hidden away, but it's our speakeasy, like tiki bar.
Yeah,
that's like
they're also consortium, but it's like, yeah, even when I got hired, like I knew diddly squat about consortium, honestly, and then like Cheryl's the one who's like, we've been to like half their restaurants already, babe. I'm like, oh,
I'm a fan of your
cool.
work.
Okay, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah,
I'm
that's
a
dope.
fan.
That's super dope.
What about that one in there's a restaurant called Neighborhood in downtown. Have you heard of that one?
That is the OG spot.
That's a dope
That was
one.
the first. That is so awesome.
One of my favorites.
Neighborhood is like the OG original. That was the first restaurant that the founder opened.
Oh, okay.
So
they have the
trying to remember
speakeasy inside there too. The Noble Experiment. Have you seen that?
I haven't. I've only like Neighborhood. I've mainly only like word of mouth. I haven't had the chance to yet.
Okay.
Because you have to wait. Because you have to wait like X amount of time before like your employee benefits and everything kind of kicks into work.
Oh, okay.
So I'm still waiting on like the official green light for that. I'm just hoping it's before the summer, so I can treat my wife to a decent steakhouse for employee discount for her birthday.
Fair.
This is the goal.
Okay. So
I'll take a half off tomahawk.
Safe to say you see yourself kind of being with these guys for a decent amount of time. It sounds like there's a lot of growth that you were speaking about.
I mean, there's opportunity. I'm with, and I think the casino is kind of what opened me up to this, ironically. But it's one of those like, I'm loyal as long as the opportunity is there.
Yeah.
But I'm open to other opportunities.
Nice.
Like if I get contacted for somewhere and it's like, hey, like I said, $20 is $20, my G. But but no, it's one of those like as long as the paycheck doesn't bounce, I will absolutely be loyal. The job will get done. Everything that needs to be done will be done. I will do everything I can in my power to provide the best experience for anyone who comes to the bar. Unless you get the side of Nico that I prefer to not have in a customer facing position, but they tend to bring that on themselves. So
yeah.
But it's I would love to be loyal. I would love to move up the chain, and just try to work on having a couple more zeros in the bank account, maybe salary position, whatever it may be. Because it's just kind of comes to that point of like, even though I know I still have a good amount of tread on the tires, it's just the realization of like, I'm not gonna bartend forever.
Right.
Right. No one's back. No one's back. No one's knees. No one's shoulders can take all that for like 20 plus whatever years, especially for places as busy as like consortium holding properties can be.
Right.
But it's whatever opportunity arises. Like, say if down the line there's a restaurant that contacts me on LinkedIn, like, hey, 80K a year, and you get to be one of the assistant managers, like, I'm not gonna say no, but
like it.
I'll take that, take like that, and that's why I think the casino is what taught me that. Was just because the way everything kind of ended for me at the casino, it was kind of just like that realization of like, you're always replaceable. Like the family
number.
You're just a number. The family stuff, the family nonsense, that's hot garbage. Throw that out the window. So it's it's transactional. That's all it is at the end of the day. And even if my future isn't with consortium, it's just one of those. It's nothing personal. Just I gotta take care of number one at the end of the day.
Yeah. What about you, Kyle? You loyal to the soil, 100% going down with the ship kind of thing?
I mean, I've been there like almost 10 years now, so it's like the casino has helped me obtain 2 degrees. I've said this
beautiful,
but I have my associates. I have my bachelor's in health education and I have my master's in psychology. So My long-term goal is to go back to school this year, start to get my dual licensing for counseling and like therapy to be a therapist, right? Because the state has different requirements for what is needed per state, in that mental health field. So it's like a matter of just getting the school done, get my certs, finishing the state exam, and then from there, it's kind of like deciding what route I want to go with that. I mean, but working on the casino for now is fun. So I think that it's and it's good money for what it is, and I think I'm making connections daily there, weekly, monthly. So it's like there's a lot of good people there, and it's a good vibe. So it's fun for now, but like my long term goal, yeah, is probably to step away, but. I'm so be it. I'm there a little bit longer. I mean, I'm not complaining. They've treated me really well, and it's been a good experience thus far. So growth is, like you said, growth is the main thing here. I've always been about that, the growth mindset. So kind of just pushing yourself, being creative, trying not to lose touch with who you are, and just that mental, assassin in the mind of like, I got to keep doing this, because I don't want to fall off and just kind of stay on track of being consistent. So
right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, this question kind of became relevant to me, and mind you, topics are fun, but I think talking about, I don't know, getting to know either you guys a little bit more or just kind of sharing whatever, like with me, I think that's, important too. I think that's like a big part of why podcasting is fun and how it could be beneficial to the listener and the people who are actually doing them. But fuck, I am tired of having a 9 to fucking 5, guys. So
feel that.
You said you're taking on 5 guys, is what you said?
5 Guys is a great spot. Definitely never want to talk about it, but no, that's not what I said.
They're overrated. I mean, it's too expensive. It's really good, but goddamn, dude. For just me, it's like $63 for just me.
You're a beast, dude. Fucking gargantuan.
Bad, dude.
So this all stemmed from the standpoint of like trying to save up to buy a house, right? And the more and more I keep just looking at it and thinking about it, and just kind of like the understanding of like anything I find is going to be way too expensive. I'm going to be constantly chained down and slave to this mortgage that I will barely be able to afford just to fucking say that I did it. And I'm not okay with that. So I've pivoted my goal. It's tentative right now because it's like coming to form, this idea, realization of mine. Instead of buying the home, why not focus on buying myself a potential business? And a lot of people, at least not enough people that I know ever really like talk about those kind of things, because I think that's kind of something that I came to realization that I can do like recently. If I can pull out a mortgage for 500 fucking K on a home that I'm going to be owing a payment to, why can't I take that same 500K and put that into a laundromat, a car wash, storage units? And now I am being paid a certain amount because I'd be buying something that'd be pre-existing already. It's already making money. It would just need my personal ownership of it, my touch to it, my decision making on it, my personnel decisions on it, my hard work into it. And the average age of a small business owner is 60 plus years old. So there's going to be a lot of businesses that are going to be needing to be changing of the guard now that are making decent profits. So why like, am I crazy for changing the goalpost from a home to a business? Like, what are your guys' initial thoughts on? Does that make sense, or would that even like? I don't know. Am I crazy?
My thing is
are you just thinking topless bar, or are we going full strip club?
I would 100% love to own my own thing like that. Like, dude, I'm all about the vibes. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's a good strategy.
That's
honestly.
fair.
I think it's absolutely.
My whole thing is like, you buy a home, right? You get a home, right? If homes aren't mobile money makers, right? If you start a business somewhere, right? Yeah, like you can rent a spot downtown, paying like however much to rent that space, right? Say the business dies out, like say it just gets too much, and it's too much, not like for your budget. that business could be moved anywhere, any location, right? You're
Sure.
just gonna take your stuff and go. I feel like a house is there permanently unless you like remodel it, right? But you can't transfer unless you're like a mobile home type situation. But that's just my aspect on it.
Sure. I mean, this idea has morphed in many forms. I've thought about potentially buying something out of state because I know it'd be so much more affordable. Something I would just have to like hire someone to manage and give a little bit of my profit to. But for example, I have a buddy who owns 3 condos now, and one of them he's renting out. He still has to cover $200 of that mortgage because what he could rent it out isn't enough to cover the mortgage. So on one hand, it's cool. You're only paying $200 a month to have this property
That's
being
still not profit.
right. That's still kind of decent, especially if you could already, especially if you already can afford the first spot that you bought years ago. That's so cheap. Like, you know, why leave? But on the second hand, what if you were to spend that exact down payment on said, you know, car wash, for example, and now maybe your profit is like 4,000 a month, you know, and then maybe you make whatever cut because maybe you don't want to run it, so now you break off however much you need to have an attendant there and just make sure shit is up and running. Empty out the change machines or whatever the hell that you need done, the detergents, refill the whatever, you know what I mean? Like, why not shift in that direction? And yeah, I think the only downside is potentially the fact that you just don't. The only downside I saw was like, fuck, I just can't say I don't own a home yet, right? So
that's the spirit, though.
I don't know. That's like my 2 cents on like, why isn't this more like common thought process or consideration? Maybe it is. I'm just new to it.
I think more of our age group, like around, I don't know Nico's age, but like we're a year apart, you know, and it's like, I feel like that's kind of the route our age groups are kind of going right now. It's more like, I don't know. It just seems like it's more logical at this point in time, just due to like the economy, the way the culture is around California and everything like that. People are kind of just shifting to like that kind of mindset. So
yeah,
I don't think it's a bad idea at all. But
all right.
Well, so, I mean, from what I say, I think the biggest thing is just not so much that it's the mindset, because people do talk about it, but it's kind of like that's the thing. That's where it dies. Is they talk about it.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. It was, you got to do it.
Yeah,
just do it.
And that's
for sure.
That I want that to be my Halloween costume this term. I'm not gonna lie, but
I can see it.
But no, that's
just don't get beat up at a bar.
Yeah, no,
don't get beat up at a bar. All right.
Oh yeah, no, just wear all black and then just like get it like a little cut out of a green screen and like wear it like a backpack. Just walk around just like
pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But no, that's the biggest thing, because even like I've talked with my wife about like there was a point where it's like I like had these random videos come up of like dudes doing like pressure washers to like people's driveways and stuff like that, and it's like, dude, that's easy money.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'll be doing that in a video game, and I'm like, why am I not doing this in real life?
You're doing it on the video game.
There's a pressure washing.
Like the pressure washing. But
oh my god!
And it's I think it's the only thing that got me to free stuff was like then realizing like because with the family it's like we have a mid-size, and so then it's like, okay, well, we've got the mid-size, shit, I'd have to pay for like a truck. And those bad boys ain't cheap.
No.
On top of just the cost of it, just the cost of everything else in San Diego. And it's just like, for me, it's just like that little bit of like that. I don't know if you would say like the realist aspect or the pessimistic aspect, but it's like, I'm taking, like, say hypothetically, there's like $100,000 business loan to do the down payment on the truck. That way I'm just paying the bank. But then it's like, okay, but if this thing don't take off, I'm paying the bank how much a month for 150K for something that, like, and so that's kind of where the stalling is for me, is just like, am I ready to take that sort of gamble?
The risk.
For like the things like that. Yeah. Because it's like I've had ideas, we've had ideas, there's things we've talked about, and then it's just kind of like that final like weighing out pros and cons, when's the right moment to pull the trigger. Because it's like, if this was say 4 years ago where it was just the two of us, that's different. We could recover from that, but the fact that I've got two other little mouths to feed, that's where it's like
security.
the risk reward. Yeah, the risk reward. I was like, it's not just me and Cheryl. It's like, oh crap, how is this going to affect my kids? You know,
right.
like I can't risk not having money to feed them.
Generational wealth. Yeah, they talk about that.
Yeah,
but
the generational. That's the thing, is the generational wealth. If it hits, but then it's, what am I costing them if it doesn't? You know.
Right. That's why my the pressure washing thing came across my algorithm too. And I have a truck. I have a lot of shit already. But I want to be hands off of said business.
Hire me, bro. I'll do it. I'll fucking pressure wash.
Dude, honestly,
you'll do it.
Yeah, bro. Just give me a
bro, tell us how much to pitch in. 3-way ownership. We'll do this stuff.
Bro. I have two business ideas. I gotta take a piss though, so I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
You guys continue. I have two business ideas I want to propose. I think they're genius.
I cannot wait.
I'm gonna copyright them. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick.
Hold on, piss in a cup. I need to hear this.
I'll go full dumb right now. I'll go full dumb.
But I've thought about this, and I've thought like said 100K loan, and that's potentially the loan I'd be taking out on a pad. Like it's the
fair.
or way more than that for a house, right? So it's kind of like, if I were to do something like that, it'd be for a legit like established. Like I'd be buying pre-existing,
like buying someone else's
washer
laundromat already,
who already has clients, who already has the van, who already has the logo. I am buying it off of you, and I am now running it. That's like my I will keep your employee if they want to stay. Like that was my point of that's where I've shifted. Because if I'm willing to take out that mortgage loan, and that's commonly seen as like the right thing to do,
right?
If I shifted that and just did it into a pre-existing business, I feel like that's a great decision too. Like, why, especially if they've already done a lot of the upstart shit, like it would just be me maintaining it.
So you're just Elon Musking it.
One pressure washer at a time, baby.
You're just Elon Musking it, baby. All right. Next thing you know, you'll be buying X.
But like the risks to me seem a lot fewer that way to me, because I've thought about because I would have to keep my 9 to 5. It's already construction. It's already like a lot of manual labor as is. So do I really want to do pressure washing on the weekends just to kind of get it up and going? Or let me take out a loan. I'll buy the company that already has a schedule, a list of clients, the payroll structure, and all this shit. I just want to keep tabs on it, and I want to check in on it, and that's it. And that's it.
I think the best way to start though is like learning hands on yourself, like perfecting the craft first.
For sure, that's fair.
And then maybe then go to that aspect. Like it's not just, I don't think it's that easy to go out and buy a fucking company that's already structured, already formatted.
You'd be surprised.
It's like, oh yeah, well yeah, you can buy the company, just take out a loan.
You can buy it. None of them are gonna like you though.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna come in like
none of them are gonna like you.
I don't like them,
dude. Yeah, I'm wiping house. Yeah.
But you could, you know that there are.
But then it's like you end up in the exact scenario you're trying to avoid though, because if they don't like you, because they're just gonna see you as like, because I'm viewing that, say in their shoes, I'm viewing that as, say, like as a bartender.
Yeah.
I have that manager come in whose experience is they have that piece of paper.
Yeah.
That's their experience with restaurants, So you're gonna come in, yeah, sure. You're my boss, but you don't know jack shit about what I do. You don't know how my daily thing operates. You just show up, collect the money, go home, and you're going to try to tell me how to do my job when you don't know the first thing about my job.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
I've thought of that, and I have thought of that.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised that there's a marketplace websites where people list their companies online. And some of them are as cheap as $60,000. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's like, but it's one of those like at the end, I guess it's just like you'd at least have to be hands-on in the beginning, because it's one of those like.
I guess
I'm pretty sure it's big in I'm pretty sure it's big in regular jobs too. But a big thing, like when I was enlisted, a super big thing was like an NCO or like a sergeant or whatever, like. you never give a command to someone of something you're not willing to do.
How often do you think
You know,
actually see that in practice, though?
You
would do that.
Recently, a lot more often than I thought. Like the previous job that we might have worked at together. Yeah, no, that was daily practice. But
yeah,
your regular bars, your regular restaurants outside of those occasional managers, I used to be at the Hotel Del for a little bit. I started off as supervising, and then the kids were born, so I moved back down to bartending for the flexibility. But even as management there, it was still like, yeah, my boss was someone who pretty much had a piece of paper, but I at least would give her the credit of like she tried to understand where everyone was coming from, but she also hated, like, I had that respect of like, cool, yeah, he's my boss. He's also a former like server. He's a former bartender. He knows how the daily thing works. This chick just has a piece of paper and ran another hotel for like 6 months just to transfer here.
Let me throw this kink in there. You guys, have you guys all played sports? Both played sports?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Coaches. Not all coaches are former players.
True.
Not all
coaches are former players.
Not all owners are former athletes. Why couldn't that transfer over to business owning, I guess?
Because even though not all coaches are players, every coach has some experience in it.
I
like
guess.
if you're hiring a head coach, who are you looking at? You're looking at offensive, and you're looking at defensive coordinators. You're looking at people who have been in the business for a while, who have I mean, the biggest ones. You have Shanahan and when am I bring farting his name? The Rams coach.
Oh,
McVay. Yeah. But it's those two. They've been in the business literally their entire lives.
Yeah,
they're the two most successful coaches going on. Yeah, they were born into it. They're some of the most successful coaches. They literally have their own coaching trees because of how good at it they are.
Right.
So sure, they might not have physically played the game, but they've been involved with the game for as long as they can remember.
Right.
They have that. So there's still that familiarity with it.
Sure.
You know?
And right. I will
that's the only thing.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Finish.
It was just all like, yeah, sure. You're coming from a security / construction background to pressure washing, to laundromat. Sure. It's one of those, sure, it might sound simple, like, yeah, sure, collect the money once a week, whatever, but it's still, you don't know the ins and outs. You don't know, like, what happens if the power goes out? What do I do if a washer goes down?
To me, that's no different.
Certain situations, you know?
That's no different than thinking on the fly as a first-time supervisor, alone, and you see something you've never seen. What are your natural troubleshooting instincts to figure out, okay, I don't have power. I'm sure there's someone I can just call who is probably someone they would have just called, or you can work out.
Do you have that same person they would have called? Do you have those same connections?
Well,
that you're just starting off. If you're just starting off in the business, like say, for example, you buy it, let's say 3 washers or a couple of dryers go down your first week. You just bought the place. Do you have the money to pay someone to do it, or would you have to do it yourself?
This is part of
what I mean?
These are part of the contingencies when you do that. You can work out an agreement that the owner will still stick by you, like, for the next 30 days, 60 days after the deal has been closed. And those are all details that can be worked out during the transaction.
Or you can try to work it out, or you can find that one owner who's like you said, 65 plus, and it's like, yeah, screw you, I'm going to spend time with my grandkids.
Yeah. No, for sure. But that would be like part of, like, you want if you're listing this
it's mainly just me being devil's advocate right now, you know.
No, for sure. I guess I've YouTubed. These are all right theory, I guess.
Oh, Gen Z vibes.
You've conducted research.
Right. I've conducted thorough research. Okay. My algorithm is tip top right now. But those are all part of the procedures you can work out ahead of time contractually, that the business operator can, like, show you what he does, his daily routine, what he's in charge of, and just like a smooth transfer of the ownership. And those are all like things that this isn't like an uncommon thing. Apparently people do this all the time, especially with smaller businesses, you know, because the barrier to entry for a lot of people is the capital. So a lot of people who have the capital, they don't necessarily have to start from the bottom in order to like gain that experience, because it's not always necessary for those people at the bottom that are ever going to know the P&L side, the personnel management side, the critical thinking side. They may never even want to do any of that. So it's kind of like, it's not necessarily a prereq. I think it would be a plus. It makes your life a whole lot easier, but I don't necessarily know what the true value is on like to do it. Maybe the pressure washer thing, I would think, because I feel like that's more of a quote unquote trade than just owning a brick and mortar thing. But
yeah,
I mean, the laundry thing, I just see the older families that have had it for how long, and it's just like dilapidated, but it's still profitable to them, and they're just keeping it as is. Imagine if someone young came in there and they were just like, yeah, we're done using change, boom, cashless, whatever, you ain't got no Wi-Fi in here, boom, add that, you know, just little things that like, if these guys can get by with the bare minimum, I'm not trying to say like, I'm just saying I can at least do more, a little bit more than the bare minimum is what I'm saying, with just
fair enough. Yeah,
experiential troubleshooting on the fly. That construction is that, is specifically carpentry is that, and then in our line of certain security, the casino was especially not black and white, bunch of gray.
yeah.
Make it work. So I don't know.
So to piggyback on what you guys were saying, I just want to throw out something to you since you're thinking of this idea, right? So how would you feel? So I feel like there's a unwritten rule when someone buys like some rich person buys, you know, a company or a team or whatever it may be, right? Like, I feel like people, like natural human beings, and I'm speaking for myself too, because I think this way a little bit, not 100%, but sometimes I think this way. But when someone comes in as a psychological aspect of something, so I feel like someone appreciates something more when they build it opposed to when someone buys it. That's why. And then like, so to piggyback off of that, what I'm saying is like, how would you feel you come and you buy a business, right? And then like half your employees just quit, right? And then it's like, now you're fucking panicking. You know, you're like, oh shit, like they like the owner, they don't want to work for me. Now I got to scramble and like put out these job applications. Kind of already have a solidified business here. How would you go about that, trying to reassure the team that they would be like solidified in the company moving forward with their pay and just how they're going to be treated? Like, how would you feel like if have your company just quits like 50%? They're like, no, we're out. I found something else.
Right.
And so that's like an aspect that I think of when I'm like, oh, you're buying a business. It kind of makes me panic, you know?
Right.
So,
I don't know I don't know how often people just automatically quit, but if for whatever reason that was the case, then so be it. I got to figure out personnel on the fly.
Yeah.
Whatever. However that process is to figure out the fastest way to hire somebody to come and be an attendant for whatever I'm needing staffing for, fine.
Topless chicks. No, I'm just kidding.
But
do it every time. Do it every time.
My favorite thing that I ever saw when I was, you know, a lower level employee who was being under new management was them just coming around and just, because I faced that really early when I went from Viejas to Hamul. I jumped a lot of people that were waiting in line to be a supervisor at this place, and I just came in out the blue, and all of a sudden I'm in charge of people. And my direct strategy was legitimately just like, hey, this is who I am. I try to talk to them and just get to know them on a personal level. You know, obviously the work stuff is the work stuff. If stuff comes up and like, if I got to talk to them about something, obviously I got to do it, but I never try to do it from an angle of like superiority or whatever. A lot of it has always just been down to earth. Like, hey bro, this is what happened. I have to do this. It sucks, but this is just what it is. And then in the meantime, you know, that when it's done, that's done. Now back to like, hey bro, what's up? How's it going? How's the family? How you doing? This and that. And that's just kind of a constant, like, that's just me as a person. But you know, that's I guess I have a little bit of experience
So
with
you're
that.
not going to be hands off.
Well,
that's why I brought this
to
up.
me, that's
a little
very.
bit.
If it's as much as just going in and checking on people, yeah, I'll happily do that. But I don't want to have.
Okay, because I thought when you were
Yeah.
saying hands off, I thought you meant like
Well, let me.
Yeah, you're
just give me the
yeah.
money. That's why I
Might
was
as well
about to
I'm
like,
gonna-
wait a
crypto,
second, hold
to be
on.
I'll phrase it like
honest,
this: I don't want to buy a part-time job, if that makes more sense.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. That. Okay. Yeah. No. That checks it out a lot. That checks it
Yeah.
out a lot more.
That to me, that's kind of, it would be silly to buy a part-time job. I could just go get a part-time job, you know. But as hands-off as necessary, I don't necessarily want to be the manager in charge either.
Yeah.
But if it's a matter of weekly, if not every other daily, just walking in and seeing how's everything, cool, how's everything, boom, fuck it, I'm here, I'll get lunch, you know, and you know, treat whoever's here, like shit like that. Hell yeah, I'm there for maybe an hour or two and I'm out, and I'm bonding, and you know, like, but I'm not working, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like perfect, and hopefully they can appreciate that if
So
they
you're,
got.
so you're that manager. You reward them with pizza parties. You're that manager now.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think a great thing, honestly, like my casino has done, which I think like if you bought a company, you should do. Is, like when they hire someone of superiority, like a top person, like a supervisor, manager, right?
Yeah.
They start off, a few weeks on the field, right? And then you go from, just normal, team member to like another supervisor in your training, however months.
Sure.
So it's good to see, like, say you buy something, right? Let me get hands on out there, see what's going on, right? Learn a little bit of the trade, learn the guys,
Yeah.
see if I mesh, and then kind of just go from there. Like, obviously have the right things in place to, like, excuse me, make sure you kind of like have a structure of what you're doing, right? You don't want to like burn yourself out because you're just buying the company, you're not trying to work there
Exactly.
full time, right?
That
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that is fair. All that would be
Yeah,
on the
but I
table.
think people will
for sure.
respect that. It's like, oh, he's actually trying to, like, make an effort, like solidify himself. Like, all right, he's out here. Like, if we need him, we got him. So that's a good like start, I think, as a
Right.
coming
Yeah.
in, swinging for the fences and stuff.
Yeah. All that would be fair. Well, yeah. All right. Yeah. Those
That's
are
just my mind. I don't know. I have a great. I think great weird.
no. That was
That's weird.
perfect. I got the devil advocate angles, and I was able to kind of think like, okay,
But are you guys ready for my business proposals?
yeah, please. Before I forget, I was about to.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Go.
here we go. So
I mean, before I did forget.
Right.
I am very forgettable. All right.
Forgettable.
I'm very forgettable. 100%. I've been told that
I
by
doubt that.
many women out there have said that to me. They're like, yeah, you're just,
Oh no, trust me. I will remember you. It's the business I didn't remember.
So, well, yeah, this might. All right. Let me ask you guys this. Let me just start off by this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys like frozen yogurt?
Yes.
Okay, I'm copywriting this just so you know. If you try to clip this and steal this shit from me, I'll come after you because I actually made a new purchase. We got a new little brother. All right, we got a new little brother. Okay, you might get big brother right here. The big brother is right here. You know what I mean? But you might get little brother too. And then if you,
I don't know if you can copyright frozen yogurt though.
No, I'm not saying frozen yogurt. I'm saying my
Okay, so guys.
no, my endeavor into what I'm doing, right? So how many? So have you guys ever seen a drive-through frozen yogurt place?
Drive-through.
Have you guys ever been to a drive-through frozen yogurt place? Just curious.
I don't think so.
I mean, would you count Dairy Queen?
No, are they drive-through all the time though? Because I feel like the one by me is
not all of them. Not all of them. I know there was. I mean, granted, might have
I
just
guess
been the fact that I'm from Vegas.
But they're not. They don't just do frozen yogurt, So my whole thing is
do you count ice cream as frozen yogurt? Like, how technical do you want to get on that?
Not really. No, two different things.
Is there drive-through ice cream?
Because I was gonna say, like, if you're just talking about like frozen treats, you got like every fast food chain in America has practically a frozen yogurt
exactly.
drive-through.
You have
the Frosty.
you have stuff like that. Yeah, Frosty.
Yeah, exactly. The sock with it.
But like there's all these specialty places now.
Words.
Yeah, there's all I know a guy that worked there, right? I know a guy. He worked there. He saw the machine.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways,
Fair
so one thing I think of, like, there's a lot of people out there that, they don't want to go inside to get out, fucking pump their own fucking frozen yogurt. And it's just like a whole thing, right? How much easier would it be? You go through a drive-through, right? Obviously the business has open windows, right? So you're seeing your stuff be made before your eyes, kind of like in and out, right?
I like it.
And it's kind of just, yeah. So I think that would be kind of like a thing that I would like try if I'm just starting a business out there, like fresh. I'd be like, all right, let me try this, see how popular this gets. And on top of that, like one thing I think of too is like I don't party a lot anymore, but I know like sometimes when you like people are out and they're having these long nights or whatever it may be, or people that even work like, you know, nighttime like I do and stuff like that. I get off work, right? And I'm like craving something, right? And what am I craving? I'm craving pizza. Okay. There is no 24-hour pizza places that I know. So I think a 24-hour pizza place would be a good business because 24 hours, get it when you want it. You know what I mean? I think it would be consistent enough. You know, it's hard keeping a 24-hour business open, but those are my two ideas that I think of, like froyo on the go-yo, which I would call it, drive-through yogurt.
Damn,
right?
Okay.
And then we have the 24-hour pizza spot.
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Exactly. Thank you.
Intellectual property.
The froyo, the froyo, that would have been solid if it was like 5 or 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was like 20 years ago. Yeah.
I just feel like no, because even like I would say up until COVID, it was a popping thing.
Yeah,
it was like that's why I was like up until about 5 years ago.
These ideas were way back in like 2010 probably.
So that's where it's like if froyo starts popping off again for whatever reason, since I mean you have the 90s and the early 2000s being recycled now, so you never know. True. That would be a good time to do it. I just think if you tried it now, just because like it has fallen off so hard.
It's all about the presentation. You know how are we
that as well.
What's in here?
But the fact that it's froyo falls into part of the presentation, and it's kind of like, okay, it's frozen yogurt still the thing, you know? Because like the whole point of it was, it was sold as like healthier ice cream, and then turns out, but then like that was kind of like the thing I was told at first was like that's why people like kind of started going towards it was because it was like it was like if froyo was a vape and like ice cream was the cigarette is essentially how it was like it's the not as bad for you dessert.
You're right.
You know, yeah. But then it was like, well, if you're throwing Oreos and peanut butter cups and all this other shit into it anyway, it's like
that sounds so good right
but
now.
It's like
I can go drive through somewhere right now, but we don't have that.
Yeah, but then it's like that cancels out the entire point of it. But it was just one of those like it fell off so hard. So it was one of those like if it popped back up,
you're right.
24-hour pizza. If you want to count 7-Eleven, technically.
Yeah, but are you at the middle of the night? Are you craving 7-Eleven pizza? Like, say you haven't been drinking, you're just out. You know what I mean? Like you went out with your boys or whatever it may be.
If I'm just craving pizza and it's like 3 a.m. and 7-Eleven's the only spot open, I'm getting my damn pizza.
I don't think I would. I wouldn't want to get out. I tell you, I'm all about convenience. I get my groceries delivered. I don't go grocery. All right. I'm all about convenience.
Oh yeah, no, same. Oh yeah, same.
Very time management heavy, right?
I'm over here analog.
So I'm just thinking about people that don't have the time. Like, there's been many times where I'm like, I'm not in the vicinity of a 7-Eleven to get pizza. Like, if there was a spot somewhere that would deliver, you know, like that'd be cool. And it's like 3 a.m.
That would depend on the P&L.
Yeah.
That would be the P&L because it's like, yes, it's on paper. Like, yes, there's going to be at least one person a night that's going to want a pizza at like 2 a.m, 3 a.m. But then,
what if you're near a college campus?
But then it's like,
fuck, I would make a killing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure. I mean, on Fridays and Saturdays, on Fridays and Saturdays, the main thing is like your labor cost. That's the biggest thing because like you're gonna have to have someone there at the shop and someone who's gonna be there available to drive. So that's already 2 people you're paying. What's minimum wage in California? $17 an hour.
Bro. I will start.
So it's like
make pizza. I will start at the bottom.
But it's like that's still one other person you're gonna have to pay $17 an hour.
Reporting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But that's still someone bare minimum you're going to be paying $17 an hour every single night because you're going to have that one person, whether you're driving or making the pizza.
That's why you're either
staying, you know,
we're starting this together. That's what I'm throwing out. I'm just throwing out something. I was like,
and the recruitment.
Damn. You buying the company car for delivery? Because I ain't using mine for that. What the heck?
Yeah, we would definitely. No, we're going moped route, dude. We're
the electric scooters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, dude. I don't think guys should get caught riding a moped, to be honest.
A moped? Are those like European ones? The small European ones?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. That's
fine. I would get if I was delivering pizzas, I would
want to go to Italy.
Well, no, exactly.
You do not want to go to Italy.
No, but I'm saying
you stupid American.
I have an idea, right? Bringing up Dumb and Dumber though, like they have their like shag wagon, right?
Yeah.
I would do the similar thing with like a Mini Cooper, and I'd turn it into a fucking pizza. And you would be like, what the hell kind of fucking car is this driving around with a giant fucking pizza on top?
Like the Wiener Mobile.
Multicolored, yeah, like multicolored checkers. You know what I mean? And you're just playing the pizza song. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So there's ideas. You know. Sorry, I've been drinking, but yeah. I
would legit find out like what it looks like. How profitable are just yogurt spots in general?
Well, even ice cream now, I feel like is popping. So maybe I have my spots like Stella Jeans and stuff like that, and Salt and Straw, and there's Somi over in Convoy. There's just so much stuff out there that's so good.
You might be better off just like franchising a Menchie's or something, and then figuring out from there.
Make it 24/7.
Yeah, and see if you
with
can
the drive-through,
customize,
hole in the wall,
buy an old fast food restaurant, and I don't know, fabricate it.
I just thought those were interesting topics.
Those are good points.
Creative, I think there's like there's niche things out there that people do like want, and they'll kind of do whatever they will. Because I've been there where I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm so hungry, and I don't have anything in the fridge, and it's like 4 a.m. My only option is taco shop, and I've already went there a few times this past like month. And it's like, I don't know. I just like don't want to drive. And I'm just like, so 24-hour pizza.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm just saying though, low-key though, like 3 a.m., those Jack in the Box smash burgers that they got now.
Oh, I didn't know they had smash burgers. They have smash burgers.
They have smash burgers now, and they are so goddamn
I will
good.
go tonight and
they
get
are
one.
fire.
I will go tonight and get one.
Like it's like you can tell it's Jack in the Box. It's obviously still fake, but like I'm kidding. Jack in the Box, don't come at me. Totally kidding.
What you got to do is my cousin. Yeah.
But no, they are fire though.
So my cousin put me on game on this one. So what you do is you go to Jack in the Box, right? You get a spicy chicken. Okay, you're gonna get a spicy chicken sandwich. You're gonna get some tacos. The 2 tacos for however much they are now. They used to be fucking like 50 cents back in the day, but.
I mean, you're talking about my regular meal right now. So
what you're gonna do is you're gonna put those tacos on the chicken sandwich and eat it. Change your life.
That good.
Yeah, spicy chicken with tacos. Yeah, that'd be hitting.
I'll give a drunk night. I'll dedicate a drunk night.
That's what I'm doing tonight. You guys already convinced me. I'm getting a smash burger, and then I'm gonna get a spicy chicken and some 2 tacos.
Hey, dude,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that after this.
So how would it be if I just like take a bite of the taco and then just take a bite of the chicken sandwich? Because that sounds like a lot going on.
Terrible.
It's the novelty.
Oh my god.
The novelty of constructing this thing, dude. It's looking like a fucking B-2 bomber you're about to put in your mouth.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? Like
no,
that's what I'm saying.
Remember.
Like, it's flying into your mouth.
I have
wings from the taco wings, right? And then you have the spicy chicken in the middle to complement it. It's an experience. That's all you got to do.
I have a friend in Vegas still, and she hangs out with Mary Jane a lot.
Okay.
Same.
And she tried convincing me that like, yo, if you get the chicken tenders from Jack in the Box, hell yeah. If you get the chicken tenders from Jack in the Box and you put them in the tacos, I have tried that while I was high off my ass. It is so good. I'm just like, that sounds terrible. No. And so I remember I took her
tonight. Goddamn.
Dude, right? Well, no, it's funny because like I took her there because I'm just like, no, you were gonna try this like stone sober.
Did she dip it in the ranch?
I need to know. Say again?
Did she dip it in the ranch?
Gotta do that.
That time she didn't know. I think she just did it with like the taco sauce.
Crazy.
It is pretty good.
Yo, no, they're what's it called? Like their good sauce or whatever it's called.
Is that the orange pack thing? The secret sauce.
The orange like packet.
Yeah. Oh wait,
the orange cup
sauce
or whatever.
Dipping sauce.
Their dipping sauce. Yeah, that one is fire, dude. That one slaps so hard.
That is pretty good.
It is so good.
That is pretty good.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna segue to the Oscars.
So is this the actual start of the show now?
No. This is it.
This is great. This is the fun part. Where this is actually the show.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm like.
We're
talking. I'm like,
this is everything leading up to this point. That was the best part to me. This stuff is like, this is what's the most clippable, probably. Karen. You know, potential, the most clips potential.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You know what would happen over time when I'd have people on or my past podcasts? Because I got so good at clipping stuff, people would like hold back from. I'm sure Kyle.
I don't give a fuck.
I'll say you probably.
I don't give two fucks. The less people that like me, the better, dude. Like,
no, it was never like that. It was always like they were afraid they would be the next clip kind of thing, and I always thought they were funny.
I started feeling like that when you're like, when you got clipped a few times. I was like, God damn, dude, you didn't get the good side of my face.
I'm still trying to remember, like, what was your what was your basketball take? I remember, like, I saw that. I'm just so like, I don't know about that.
Look, I had Kawhi over LeBron in my all-time at the time, right? Just because things
at the time, so you don't now. That's what it was. Yes, I just remember, like, bruh. Like, I don't even know ball like that. I'm just like,
we all have our preference. We all have our preferences.
We all have our, that's what.
So I only got the clip. So I only got the clip of it. So I'm sorry. This will take 30 seconds. We'll get right
you're
back.
Good.
You're good. No, you're good, dude.
I need to know the justification because Kawhi has, to me, he has two moments. He has the win with the Spurs, and he has the shot in the Eastern Finals with Toronto.
Yep.
What is it?
So that's kind of why I'm like, homie's got two moments, and you're putting him over LeBron.
Yeah, I think
I don't even know if I put him over Curry, bro.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't either. I have Curry above LeBron, definitely.
Oh, that's the reverse Uno on you.
Is that reverse Uno on me? That's fine. What I was trying to say was, this is what I'm saying with the clip thing.
That's one of my necklaces, the reverse Uno.
That's hilarious. Okay. No, but what I'm saying though is like the clip that extended further than that to where I was just like, yeah, no, like I have them. It wasn't like all time list. I was just thinking like in my mind who I liked watching better as like time progressed. Like as
how do you know if you like watching him? The dude doesn't play.
And well, that's what he was saying. And I was like, when he's on the court though, when he's on the court, I like his game a lot.
If he's on the court,
it's more sexy to me. That's why I'm just like,
he's great when he's on the court.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's just rare.
Then LeBron's game now, I'll give you.
Prime
LeBron, Miami LeBron.
Give me like that Braun from like 21 to whatever age, like what 27 or 28. But then after that, I was kind of just like, what the hell? So I just came this like hatred towards him for some reason. I don't know why.
Give me Heatles LeBron. I will take that dude.
Yeah,
I will take that dude over any other LeBron. I will take the Heatles all day.
It was like kind of stupid watching though. You're like, God damn, it's just murder. I like the Cavs LeBron after actually more than the Heatles one.
You like part 2 LeBron?
Yeah,
I like that too.
Okay, I respect it.
I like the mustache. I like mustache LeBron a lot. So
I was really impressed.
I have not paid attention to NBA at all this year. I did not realize LeBron has just accepted his hair and just went bald.
He hasn't though. He really hasn't.
There.
It's still there, dude. It's looking like a Washington.
It might have been because it was like I saw clips I saw clips of a Lakers game. I was out to eat. My dad was in town, so like so Shirley and I, we took the boys, let him see his grandkids for a little bit, grab some dinner.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the TVs off in the corner of a restaurant, and it was like that angle. It just like it looked like he just gave up and shaved his head. So I thought LeBron just finally accepted his fate because he is fighting.
There was a clip of him.
Just like you said, 90s are coming back, bro. The hairline's trying to come back hard.
Whatever he has was sticking up a little bit, and he would like brush.
Jeez.
He'd be brushing his hair sometimes, and there's nothing there. Like there's an interview he has where I'm just like, there's like a big widow's peak, and there's like nothing here. He's like brushing it forward. I'm like, LeBron, there's nothing there.
Dude, we all can't be like you, Kyle.
I have long hair, but my hairline, I have a high hairline, so it's like whatever.
LeBron would kill for that.
Yeah,
dude, right. LeBron
I would like to see LeBron with some
kill
like
just
yeah.
LeBron, not now. You would. He'd be looking like Stevie Wonder. Oh my God.
But you could probably, I think Stevie Wonder could see. By the way, I think Stevie Wonder can actually see. Is that confirmed? I don't know.
So can Shaq. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay, don't my distractions. My ADHD.
All right, go. Yeah, go with
my bad.
We'll do this all
night.
Yeah,
right.
It's a BigMiklo sandwich right now. It's a BigMiklo sandwich.
Okay.
The main course, baby.
The Oscars. So you guys missed the Oscars, but did you guys catch any of the clip notes, any of the highlights, if you will?
Yeah. Michael B.
Did you watch any even of the movies that were nominated?
Oh no, I saw the most important highlight, and that was Michael B. Jordan celebrating at an In-N-Out afterwards.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was the best.
I never realized.
I do appreciate him winning for Sinners because that just the fact that he was able to pull off two roles like that just so seamlessly. Like you can't not. What's it called? I mean, K-pop Demon Hunter, that was a given. Like they would have lost all credibility. like it would have been like Bill Belichick levels of bad if they didn't win Best Animated.
Right.
The rest of them, I haven't seen the Leo DiCaprio movie yet. I've heard great things about it.
It's good. What about Marty Supreme? Have you seen that one yet?
The rest of them, and that's no, I can't say I have. And that's where it's like I was kind of like scrolling through trying to see like all these nominees, and I'm just like I have no idea. Like I don't know Marty Supreme, I don't know Blue Moon, I don't know like what's it called? Frankenstein was good. I did see majority of that, and then I fell asleep through the end because it was like 2 a.m.
Frankenstein was cool,
but Frankenstein was dope, especially for makeup. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Like If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Hamnet. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
those ones are pretty.
I might be in an uncultured swine for it, but
that's like cinephile shit.
Idea.
Like,
yeah, I'm the kind of guy where I'm the opposite. I swim like opposite stream than other people. So like when a movie comes out and then everyone's like reviewing it, it's like, oh, this is an Oscar contender. I'm probably not gonna watch it, to be honest. Like that's just my personal thing that I have.
Yeah,
because I'm like some of these movies, I'm just like fuck the drama, and then I feel like they push like there's societal stuff that they push in these movies, and I'm just like I get it. They're like trying to match with the times and everything like that. And to me, I'm just like the black sheep of that. Or like for me, it doesn't get to me. I'm like, oh, this is so stupid.
I feel it.
Like they added that in there, you know.
But
fair. I need to watch them, like certain ones. Like I've seen obviously like Sinners and stuff.
But my case, it's more like I usually pay more attention to at this point in my life the Emmys. Just because, like, for my specific situation, it's just like cool, episodic, 30 minutes, an hour. I can spare that. Something that's like 2.5. Some movies pushing 3 hours. It's like I can't do that and keep an eye on my kids, kind of thing. Yeah. Like either that or they're gonna come in and they're going to like take over the TV, or their naps don't last that long anymore. So I don't have the 2 hours. I maybe have 30 minutes to like catch up on a TV show. Like the one show I can consistently keep up on right now is The Pit.
Okay.
Oh, The Pit.
Yeah.
The Pit. That is like the one show that is the one show I religiously keep up on.
Okay, yeah, that one's pretty good. I dabbled in it a little bit.
It might be the Pittsburgh bias in me because like I don't know if you knew Miklo. No, you have my Instagram. I think you've seen it. So I'm a Steelers fan.
Yeah,
I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a Pittsburgh fan.
Instantly got
beef in the streets.
This is why he had us on. This is why he had us on. This motherfucker.
This is why I'm in the middle. This is why
This is why he's in the middle. I'm a Browns fan.
Hit me with it. You're a who's fan?
I'm a Browns fan.
Oh God, you are a masochist. I'm sorry.
I am.
I mean, for what it's worth. So I'm gonna skip a couple segments. I'm gonna jump to my hot take real quick. That is totally out of the blue.
Let's do it quick, and we'll get back to the Oscars.
But yeah, hot take. I have nothing but respect. I have nothing but respect for Browns fans, and I hate Steelers fans.
Yeah, well, I don't. You know what's funny is I don't hate Steelers fans. I feel like I talk to a lot of Steelers fans all the time. You know?
I hate Steelers fans.
Sometimes they're
Are Steelers fans?
It's always the old guys with like the big beards, and they're just like talking shit, and they're missing a couple teeth.
Are they a lot like Raider fans? Is that what it is?
No, they're like Cowboys fans.
Oh.
Ooh, so they're a certain demographic, you would say.
Go on.
I would say the opposite demographic.
Yeah.
I would say the opposite demographic.
Yeah.
No, but so when I say that, what I mean is literally they are Cowboys fans. The only difference is our last Super Bowl appearance was more recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's literally the same thing. You take Cowboys fans every year. This year's our year. This year's our year. We're going the distance.
Yeah. Cringe,
Steelers fans.
Cringe culture. Yeah.
Yeah. Steelers fans every year. Stairway to 7. It has been Stairway to 7 since 2010.
Right.
God damn.
Right.
You know what I hear every day?
So
I'm taking my Browns to the Super Bowl, and I'm like, sick, man. I hear that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I saw the Browns in the Super Bowl before I got on the podcast.
Same, so. Yeah. I say I dropped the kids off the pool. I dropped the kids off the pool. That's what I tell people.
But yeah, no, like I despise Steelers fans. I think they're spoiled. I think they're entitled. I can't stand them. The one time I've ever like genuinely almost gotten into a fight at a football game was with another Steelers fan.
So you're not a fan of Snoop Dogg then?
That's a weird one.
Oh, who's not a fan of Snoop Dogg? Who's not a fan of Snoop Dogg?
He's a Steelers fan.
He's a Steelers fan, but he's not. No, I'm talking about like. Yeah. But I'm talking about like.
I'm picturing exactly.
I'm talking about the Yinzers. I'm talking about the Yinzers, like
100%.
Like live in Pittsburgh, because like Snoop Dogg, he at least kind of had the same perspective I did. where it's like, yes, we're stuck in this purgatory, but take any other coach besides Tomlin, we'd be a top 5 draft pick every year with the rosters we had. You know, so I have
find
been,
out. We're
I
about to
don't,
find out this
I
year
don't,
for
I
sure.
don't, let's see, I don't dislike McCarthy. I think he'll at least do okay. But I think instead of the latter half, I think we're probably looking at like 12 to 16 for 2027 draft is probably what we're looking at. But yeah, no, I'm talking about like because unfortunately, because your phones and your computers listen to you now, half my algorithm on Facebook tends to be like Steelers, like fan pages and stuff, and it's just all these comments of like just all the entitlement. I'm just like, guys, we're not that good.
Yeah,
we're not the Bills, we're not the Chiefs. I mean, we're not the Niners. Like we're barely with the Ravens.
It's still
lucky against the Ravens,
well-oiled
you know?
machine, though. The organization's still well-oiled. I feel like ownership.
It is.
Oh
no,
and they somehow keep finding these receivers out of nowhere. They draft a guy, and it's like this guy is like a beast.
That's what I love. Fantasy. That's fantasy. Like I try to avoid Steelers just to avoid that bias. I will break that rule for Steelers wide receiver every year.
Yeah, trust
That's
me.
fair.
The highlight I see every time I'm scrolling daily, like honestly, I swear, daily on Instagram is like the play where Antonio Brown's returning a kick, a punt. Actually, it was not a kick; it was a punt.
Yep.
Where he like just straight up bodied the punter.
Mortal Kombat,
amazing.
Punter.
That was amazing.
Mortal Kombat his ass.
Yeah,
I saw that game live. I was so fucking mad, and then I was like,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I was so confused. I thought he was getting booted. I thought he was getting
that's what I thought. I was like, you can't do that. And they're like, no,
suspended.
it's okay. And I'm like, it's not okay. That guy's
that was against you guys, right?
It was. That's what I'm bringing.
Yeah,
I keep seeing, you know.
It's the Browns. It's cool. But
you get that friend for you.
Blitz. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much.
But no, my favorite thing was like the punter took it like he took the whole thing like a check. Like you saw his tweets and everything afterwards.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Where
what are you gonna do? Like that's like a stiff arm, you know, from like Derrick Henry. You're taking it.
I know, but no, I just
like bigger than
he played it off so well as if like the CTE kicked in and like. It just like he had the replay like reposted and on top he's just like, guys, what the fuck? When did this happen? I don't remember this.
He did that though, yeah. He did that.
What did you guys, since you guys are both AFC North fans, think of the whole trade that went down between the Raiders and the Ravens?
You know what? I'm just gonna pretend that was entirely planned and that was our segue.
I'm getting good at this.
It's in the notes.
Getting good at this.
Notes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's
all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
Of the notes.
Like initial thoughts, even.
Honestly, like as weird as it sounds, I was kind of happy either way.
Okay.
As weird as that is, because Max, he's what 30, 35 a year.
28.
Right.
28 years old.
He's No.
He's talking about how much he makes per year.
Oh, salary wise.
Yeah, I think he's like what 30, 35 a year, I believe.
Totally
is what he
said.
I don't
most QB
something like that.
Probably
like I know, but I know it starts with a 3. So you've got one of the most expensive guys on defense. You've got one of the most expensive quarterbacks in the NFL. That's half your salary cap right there. That's all your money. You ain't doing jack.
They were gonna
and you're losing.
What's his name? Trey Hendrickson. They were gonna. Apparently, that was part of the plan.
And that's where the tinfoil hat comes out for me.
Okay, yeah.
I buy into the conspiracy that they canceled this trade because they realized no one's going for Trey Hendrickson, so we could get him and keep our first 2 round picks or our 2 first round picks.
Right.
I call absolute BS that they're crying over the fact that this trade didn't go through.
I'm with you on that.
I don't care what they say.
Especially coming off an injury like Crosby is, I feel like they don't want to gamble.
Yeah,
they didn't want to
yeah. But I think it's a combination of that and like social media was roasting them that they essentially they got fleeced.
Right.
Social media was roasting them that they got fleeced. So I think they saw all that. They saw that Hendrickson was available. So their idea was like, okay, let's take the guy who's had like the most sacks for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Who, you know, even though he's like 3 or 4 years older, and we get to keep our first round picks.
The Ravens front office like pretty well.
I would have I
on
would have
likes.
been no, I would have been okay with it if they were like if they straight up came out and were like, look, this is what we were presented with. We would rather this. I'd rather keep I would rather keep my two first round picks
Mhm.
and sign this guy instead of giving them away to trade for that guy.
Right.
I get it. Like if they were at least straight up and honest about it, it's like cool, whatever it is, what it is. But it's the fact that it just seems so like some gaslight, like you saw the text messages of the girl, like you saw her text messages texting another guy, but she's sitting there trying to tell you, no, that's not what it is at all. He's just a friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it gives off that kind of like, I know you're full of shit, but I can't exactly prove that you're full of shit right now.
I can
Yeah.
see that. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Kyle? What were your thoughts as a Browns fan in the same division?
Well, when I first saw it, I was like, "Fuck, god damn it!" Because I was thinking in my mind that we could get Crosby. I honestly thought the Browns were a contender for him as well.
Were they in the running?
I mean, not confirmed, but I was
Oh.
seeing a lot of reports about like they
What-
wanted to pair
What
him
would your
with
what
Eric.
would your cap be at for that though?
Well, they restructured Watson and Denzel Ward's contracts, right? And we're losing Njoku, right? So we have a lot of space. We have like I think we have like 59 million
Okay.
cap or something like that. Don't quote me on that one, but it's somewhere up there.
Okay, because
So we could've
I was
taken on
mainly
it,
thinking
yeah.
I was thinking of Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett's making a shit.
Like I was thinking of Miles Garrett because he's a good chunk of your cap. That's why I was kind of like, I don't know how you guys would
about it.
afford
You know,
that.
our defense is already so good. Why not just grab another best pass rusher in the league? That would have been crazy. And we had a
Fair.
good draft last year, and I feel like things were going the right way. So I thought like that
Yeah,
it would be.
your offense would be guys at the YMCA though.
Yeah, I mean, it's always like that though. It's always like that.
Fair.
Like that, that's how
Fair.
our offense has always been. So it's like we got to rely on the draft at this point now to get guys. Like we don't have any like star receivers or anything. That have been breaking out or anything, but like, yeah, no, I was like bittersweet because I kind of want to see him our division because I feel like AFC North is built off of like that defensive physicality mentality, and I thought he looked good in a Ravens. I thought he would look good in a Ravens jersey as well.
He did though.
I wanted Joe Burrow, all the Joe Burrow,
yeah.
all the Joe Burrow memes about him, just all the memes I saw that was like,
Just
oh,
dead.
got
He'd
to
be
deal with
dead.
TJ Watt,
He would.
Crosby, and then Garrett when it's just like So I didn't, I just think it would have been cool to go over there anyway. But they got rescinded. I was kind of glad for like some people that I know are Raiders fans. They didn't want to lose him, so I know how important Max Crosby is to like certain fans out there that are Raider fans, and kind of glad he stayed because I think they can build something now. I know he wants to go. He's got beef with whoever, but
I don't know. You can build a lot with 2 first round picks. I'm just saying.
The Jets. That's why I'm saying right now the Jets have so
especially
many
the fact that the one
first-round picks.
this year.
They have so many first round picks, dude. In the next few
Well,
years.
theirs are next year though, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think a lot of their picks are because a lot of their trades they were trading for a lot of 2027 picks. So I think they're going to stack up and go for Archie.
Yeah, I think I think that my Browns were going to do that until they're like, let's see what Shador could do this year. If Shador balls out, they're probably not going to look at Archie, which I know the owner is like our owner's blazing on him, dude. Yeah. What's that?
He doesn't look bad though. Like
only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Yeah, like I don't think he's gonna be like as great as like his dad as far as like historically speaking, but I think he'll be at least a serviceable QB.
He's an NFL quarterback. You can just tell by the
Yeah.
touch, but
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with that.
But yeah, that's how I feel about that. That's all I have to say about that.
That's fair. That's fair. Max Crosby had a lot to say about that as well.
Did he?
I don't know if you saw the clip about how the whole situation was like shady, the way they flew him out. They landed in an airport that was like 2 hours away from Baltimore on top of the 5-hour flight that he had to like get on in order to get there. And like the whole thing,
His
like
family was with him too.
Yeah.
Like they were house hunting and everything.
They were ready. That's fucked.
He just kind of went on this podcast and mentioned how he felt like the rug got pulled out from under him and how it was all fucked up. He put all of his medicals, like they were all out there. So for that to be any excuse as to why it could have fell through, he's calling BS. And I mean, it seems like he's happy to just stick around Raider Nation, but I don't know if there's like
all of a sudden
turmoil that he has
right?
to he has to deal with it, you know. But
yeah,
I thought that would have been a crazy duo if that was the plan and that was like the Ravens getting two of the like best pass rush like edge rushers. Like, come on, that's insane.
Market, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been really.
Wait till the draft. I think some crazy stuff's gonna happen at the draft. So
Always, never fails, every year.
I think so too. Let's visit the Afroman. I think that would be a lot of fun to break down really quick. Are you guys familiar with the case? Before I have a funny video I want to show you guys.
I did have to relook it up because I totally forgot about it.
It's okay.
I completely forgot about it. So I was looking it up before.
Blind on this one, yeah. I'm going blind.
Yeah, no, I was going into. I mean,
I was in my Mike Jones shit right now.
Okay, so
I mean, not that like I'm no lawyer or nothing, but like that's where it's like I have opinions.
Okay,
as far as just the lawsuit in general.
Okay, you know? So here's the general breakdown on what took place. So in 2022, Sheriff Department did a search warrant for Afroman's house in Ohio. The allegations were for drug trafficking and kidnapping. So they searched his house, found nothing. There was nothing there. Okay.
No napping.
So no charges were filed. Afroman gets pissed because they make him turn off his surveillance footage. And they were just pretty much fucking with him the entire time he was there. And so what he decides to do, he decides to turn around and now he's suing the sheriff. No. Sorry. What he decides to do, he starts creating these music videos about the deputies that were there at his house. And that's one of the videos I want to show you guys because it's fucking epic. But
I have to see this. Great. Yeah, I gotta see this. Yeah.
But these music videos that he's pretty much just burning these guys, the sheriff department has now turned around and decided to sue Afroman for defamation.
Reverse Uno card, yeah.
And it's funny because a lot of the clips that are going around are these sheriff deputies that are pretty much crying in court. Pretty much, there's one scene in particular that stood out to me where they're questioning one of the deputies because one of the lyrics in Afroman's song indicates that he's sleeping with one of the deputies' wives, and the one of the lawyers is pretty much like, well, can you confirm that that's not actually taking place and this isn't a real thing? And he's like, well, you know what, like, how do I know whether my wife and So now Afroman is so far into these guys' heads, he's even willing to, on the stand, like question the infidelity even with his wife and Afroman after these music videos that he's been making.
That's great.
And these songs,
could you imagine if it came out too and he actually was?
And these songs are like top tier Afroman level. I'm sure you guys remember the old song.
Any of them. I fell off the Afroman train, man.
I don't know how much I can play, but I'll play as like at least a good like 30-40 seconds of something just so you can hear the
let me hear
the lyrics. Let me get this rearranged really quick.
No, you're good. I'm still thinking about Jack in the Box right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, dude. It does sound pretty good though.
I'm gonna obliterate myself tomorrow with Jack in a Box.
Fucking hour ago.
Dude, hey, I'm on like an elephant, man. I keep my receipts, okay?
Hey,
my receipts.
Why not? See, I'm more like a goldfish. That's why I got married.
You're a good man.
I'm kidding.
You're a good man. Oh shit. Then with the American flag suit on though.
Dude, his boss. And the caption reads, Afroman drops a banger before the lawsuit against him goes into court on Monday.
Yeah, just play I think you can mute it on their end so you don't get copyrighted.
Mute it on YouTube's end? Because that's all I'm worried about is YouTube. But
I think so, yeah. I think you have to mute it on YouTube's end, I think. Because I know other podcasts have to do that. Like, I don't know how you could do that.
I don't know. I'll do that in post, if anything. Yeah. And if I get a little warning.
Yeah, just play like 30 seconds. Do 30 seconds max.
Right. Can you guys see him?
5-10 seconds, I think is what you can do.
You guys see this animal right here? All right,
dude, absolutely.
That's a generational fit right there, dude.
Dude's a beast.
Right. Bring it to ya.
I have no idea.
Afroman is gonna
probably better.
Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
He's protecting himself.
Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile.
Damn, that's crazy.
How come I have to go?
So part of this backstory as well is
where did he get that suit?
He's made it his personal mission to pretty much clown every single. If I didn't make that clear enough, that's pretty much like the source of like all this music behind it is the scorn of you're gonna make a mockery out of me and search me and disrespect me. I'm gonna make it my personal life goal to like fuck with everybody that was ever involved. So I digress.
Oh, the trial, Newland Sexton kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proofs on the internet.
Reportedly, money was taken.
I need to listen to these songs after now.
Reportedly, money was taken from Afroman's house during the search. All part of the speculation as to why his surveillance cameras were all turned off during this.
Afroman will bring it.
This man wore that suit to the trial, bro.
I hope he did.
He did.
I love it. I'm here for it, dude.
That's insane.
I'm here for it.
I'm listening to this song from that music video.
Confidential informant. Roy Gavin is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't ring me, don't get videoed and caught.
I have so many opinions.
Yeah, I want to hear this is crazy to me.
We kind of get the gist of
what
is taking place.
That's gotta be the thumbnail. Is fucking that exact moment,
bro. That's supposed to be my new profile picture. Honestly, why not?
I'm gonna take this image and I'm gonna merge it with myself in ChatGPT and like blend us together. I'm doing that, and that will be my profile.
Just tell ChatGPT to put you in the suit.
If you ever see this meme, you know what it means.
Yeah, or me behind it, like doing something. I don't know. That's crazy.
Okay,
great pause.
Nico, you said you had a lot of thoughts. What are your initial thoughts that are just swirling in your head?
I have opinions. So like I said, so I'm no lawyer. I don't have a law degree. But as far as like I am very like constitutionalist and all that jazz. I wouldn't say I'm anti-police, but I am very pro-rights.
Okay.
And so I've, on top of obviously, you know, there's like the freaking, what's it called, your auditors or whatever that got big on the internet, but it's that on top of other research is just like, okay, how do these laws actually work? And so partially, if it was like, if they were just suing him for defamation and he was just using, say, footage from the surveillance, they've got nothing because First Amendment guarantees you are, and I'd have to look up the case name again, but Supreme Court has verified multiple times that you are allowed to film any law enforcement officer within the course of their duties. Right. Doesn't matter what it is. They all try having problems with it, whatever. On top of the fact, even if that wasn't the case, you are on that man's property. Yeah, if he's going to film you, if he's going to use that footage, you ain't got I think what I need to look into more is like I don't see what case they have. I don't see how this was even able to go to trial for defamation. Because even like the pictures that he's using of what seems like them in their personal lives, they seem like the kind of pictures that were like posted on like Facebook or Instagram or
to the public.
The main thing being some sort of public forum that he has public access to. If your page ain't private, if there's no way you're stopping him from seeing or getting these photos, like
free game,
it's on you, my guy.
Yeah,
you know. So it's like the whole thing is just, I think I'm mainly just trying to wrap my mind around like what genuinely what case is there? Like why is there still deliberation? I love it.
You saw that?
But like why? But like, why is there any deliberation on anything? And even if
Jesus Christ,
even if there was a genuine way of like, you might have a case. See, now I'm just getting distracted.
Is this a better diss track than fucking what Kendrick did to Drake?
Oh, I don't know about all that. But
I don't know, man. This seems like this dude's really deliberate dissing them. Like Drake did it, or Kendrick did it in like the perfect way as a rapper, right? But Afroman,
I don't know, bro, because like
photos of this guy and their family. You know what I mean? Like exposing them. You know, it's not like Kendrick went out there and put that video of like Drake when he's laying in his bed, like playing with his fucking little noodle or whatever, you know. So it's just, I don't know, it's crazy to be in a music video. That's crazy.
But see, the only thing I think Kendrick tops him on is like, you've got a dude who literally swept the Grammys calling another man a PDF file.
Did you? Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but I'm just look at the suit though. I mean, the suit alone. Sorry, I hit my mic, but
I'm aware of
that shit. I'm gonna walk like that when I walk into work now. Like shit, that's my shit.
We're talking about a man straight swept the Grammys and performed at the Super Bowl, put the biggest hit out of the summer, calling another man a PDF file.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of much else that would top that.
Let's just deem this was the biggest one of 2026.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
2026
so far. The little I know, the much I'm gonna find out after we get off this. I'm saving this music video because it's actually a banger. It's got the banjo and everything. It's kind of fire. So I'm curious to see all the other videos he's put out.
Just know this is one of many songs that are being released right now.
To this is going to be the highlight of my night now. So
it could be. I was trying to find footage of these cops in the trial because they're like bawling. They're so distraught over the supposed.
Is this a PR stunt? Like it seems just like
they were
not that I know of.
They were picked last in dodgeball. That's all it is. Like
I can here you
go.
Look
at that shit. Look at that dude. He's got that fucking lab coat. Is that a robe or a lab coat? God damn.
Whatever it is.
Afroman is elegant for that. He is goated for that.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna do it. I need a shirt like that. I'll tell you that right now. I need a shirt like that.
I need that aura. I need that aura in my life. Oh my god.
That aura for sure. That man does
that. To a next level. God damn.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't know. This will be fun to keep up with as it's like continuing to go on. But I think I came across it barely today, earlier in the day, and I was just like, "Fuck! I need to rearrange my notes to include this somehow."
I had no idea. Absolutely. I had no idea. This is awesome.
Too funny, and you guys will probably start
like
seeing...
I know of it,
right?
I know of it. Like once I read it in the notes, I'm just like, wait, Afroman. That's right.
Like Don King out there. This guy's looking like Don King walking out promoting some boxers. Nope, it's just Afroman. Afroman on trial. You know, because he shoots some people.
I hope he gets Grammy nominated. That's all I'm gonna say on this.
Yes.
But you guys are aware of this now, so when you start seeing the bigger publications start talking about it, this deserves as much coverage as possible because it's funny as fuck, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm surprised SNL hasn't hopped all over this yet.
Hold on, let's chance one more of these.
I know.
Is there one more?
They have to.
This guy?
Yeah, that's the vibe. How many times do you think he's watched that suit? Like honestly,
I don't think he has. I'm assuming he's still wearing it.
How many times has he watched that suit? Because he's wearing a lot. The hip thrust is crazy.
The thing is, you're assuming he took it off.
I don't. Yeah, this guy. That thing.
Oh, he's flipping him off. You see that?
Yeah.
Can you guys see that? Oh, that's kind of a hard angle to see. But the cop that has the shield over his face with the circle on it.
Yeah.
He has a little window in there, and he's flipping off the surveillance in the dude's house. It's pretty funny. But
you ain't slick, dog.
Dude, yeah, he got caught in 4K.
Bro.
Well, have you guys seen that video of that? Like one dude, he has the dreads. He's in the car and he's filming, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, "I'm filming this." He puts his thing on, and it's like this cop just proceeds to like bash the window in. And then proceeds to like, he's not doing anything. I don't have anything. Like, I'm not doing anything. Why are you breaking into my car? And it's like, he's sitting there and the guy just like, they like punch him in the face and the camera like falls or whatever. But I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Like, why are we doing that to that guy? Like, that's not fair to any citizen. Like,
see, and I feel bad saying this, but it's like, it's one of those, like, do you realize how little that kind of narrows it down at the same time?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's fucked up. It's just fucked up either way.
Right.
Both sides.
Oh my god. I can't see a world where he loses though. Like that's I don't see what
he's not.
Like,
I'm sure that the jury has to be like, look at this fucking guy's suit. I was like, I can't vote against that. That's America.
I feel like that's what they're deliberating on, is like on a scale of 1 to 10, how fire is that suit?
Right.
the songs are kind of slap. They slap. They're
Anybody
like,
who has
"Ooh."
prior knowledge of his songs cannot be part of the jury. They're just automatically gonna like
Oh my god!
side with
They
Afro
call
Man.
me-
You know what
Imagine
I
you
mean?
get called for jury duty, and that's the fucking
And that's the
case.
guy you show.
And this thing,
Right?
you don't know
Afro
nothing.
Man?
You're like 65, know nothing about Afro Man. Who the fuck this guy is? He walks in with an American flag suit. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
God
no
damn.
way.
I love it.
I don't
I am
even
here
know
for
how I
all of
feel.
it.
I'm like, I'm in the Afro Man trial. Like, the fuck? What's going on here? Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with the news that's been going around today involving Mr. Cesar Chavez at all?
I did have to look that up.
All right, I looked it up briefly.
As far as
but
like the
I don't know
news.
everything. I just looked up like the main like title card, pretty much.
Right. Okay. So the
Like,
gist,
I skimmed through it a little bit.
the gist of it is
I don't know how
Cesar
to read.
Chavez is being accused of sexually abusing women and young girls, and had been doing so for reportedly, supposedly decades. And let me bring up a key. I want to say, well, I guess witness. She's saying she's a victim of this. Here we go.
No longer stay silent.
So Dolores Huerta, the labor activist who co-founded the United Farm Workers with Cesar Chavez, says he was manipulated and pressured into having sex with him. And the quote
What
is,
about Nico?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Wrong
bro.
one. Boom, there he is. My bad.
Damn.
My bad.
Wow.
My bad.
I give one opinion.
Hey, I spoke up, brother. I spoke up. I got you.
Did you
I
hear
thought
any
you
of that?
DC'd. Yeah,
Or
I
were
thought
you able to
DC'd.
hear any of that? Or was
Oh
it?
no, I still heard you. Yeah, but
Okay.
I was reading the one on my screen, and then I hear my name, and I'm just like, I didn't.
I
hear
was
that.
offended.
Oh,
I was offended. I was like, I don't deserve all
My
the
bad. I
limelight.
got the
What the hell's
double.
going on?
I got
Damn.
triple screens going on.
We're a team here, you know. Come on.
did my makeup and everything for this.
The quote reads, "I can no longer stay silent," and this report has gained a lot of traction online, and there's been a lot of events, a lot of statues, a lot of I guess memorials that have been taken down for Cesar Chavez. He isn't, I guess they're not acknowledging him as being part of certain events when it comes to activism for the farm workers.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So Chavez's most prominent female ally in the civil rights movement was Dolores Huerta, reportedly. And she publicly stated for the first time that Chavez had sexually assaulted her twice in the 1960s when she was a young mother.
Damn.
I'm trying to find.
What a crazy time, dude. Holy shit.
Right.
Pardon my language, but
No,
that's just crazy.
you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. And there are a few other reports that are confirming the.
It's gonna start a new movement for sure. People are coming out the woodwork.
Well, I mean, I feel like this has been a common thing with. Isn't that associated with the Me Too stuff? Just people that.
Yeah,
speak
definitely.
up.
Yeah, it is a shit. I feel like it's manipulated a lot. Like men have a lot of power in certain positions and kind of could dictate.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just one like it's. I know it's like totally out of left field, but it kind of reminds me of like the Joe Pa moment with Penn State.
Oh,
just a bigger gap in between, because it was like when Joe Pa passed, that's when it all came out.
That's what I feel like that's what doctors
everything.
are kind of doing, but I can't speak up about it all of a sudden. It's a problem. I do it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
and
that's where it's like, yo, like I kind of had to catch myself, because at first it was like, damn, he died in the 90s, but then it's like you said, like just men had so much power for so long. It's one of those like, well, crap, that's Cesar Chavez. If I say this, who the hell's gonna believe me?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I get it.
A lot of protection.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially for someone so prominent like that.
The hard part for me is it kind of
crazy.
sucks to not be able to get any word from the person that's being accused. Like, there is no other side of this to truly. We only can go off of one side.
And that's kind of the thing, yeah.
It sucks because now
his whole history based off that. It's crazy.
The worst part about all this, because obviously we're never truly gonna know whatever happened, is his name. So his family technically was gonna have to bear this. Is always gonna have a little asterisk of this little situation hanging over him, his legacy, his reputation.
Yeah.
And I mean,
his family wasn't responsible. He was, right? For deeming
well, he's gonna be
all true.
The family is gonna have to bear that negativity now. I mean,
because as long as they bear that name, they bear that tie. It's like,
right?
Yeah, sure. Your great whatever grandfather in like 100 years did X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But.
Right. Whether
and now there's always going to be that but.
Right. And no matter what, I mean, we can't. We have parks named after him. We have exits. We have streets. We have all kinds of things that are named after this guy. Like,
yeah,
this is a pretty big deal. Like, it's almost, you know, how many parks, names, and streets do we have named after Martin Luther King? It's like Cesar Chavez has a lot of similarities with that. It's a big deal. So I'm very curious to see what steps are made next, because after you make the report, what else is there if the man's not here to defend himself? He's kind of
exactly.
Are we just left to bash the reputation because we, you know, what we're hearing is obviously something that's really terrible? But I just thought
it's like even for her, just to be able to come out with all the things, it's one of those, like, I get it. It's one of those for her. It just sucks because I just don't feel like she wins either way. Because even going forward from now on, even with these allegations, it's like that's all it's ever going to be. It's Cesar Chavez did like X, Y, and Z, but allegedly.
Right.
Even though with her truth, assuming it is the truth, 100% whole way, not questioning her at all, but it's like, if like this being the truth, it can only be left as allegedly, which still, unfortunately for her and her family, like that closure will never be there.
Right.
That true closure, that feeling of justice being provided because like it doesn't matter. You take his name down from whatever parts, you take his name down from whatever streets he's named after. It's still like the man himself will never be held accountable for his actions because he's not here to be held accountable.
Right. Correct.
So it's like, yeah, sure, it's great. You got your piece out, you got your truth out, you got the truth out to light, but it's just one of those, like, I absolutely sympathize because there will never be that 100%. That 100% justice brought to her for that.
Right. I agree.
It's crazy situation.
So from one injustice for this woman to justice being brought to the WNBA as far as their new pay scale being brought to the news. I don't know if you guys were aware on how low the WNBA players were getting paid this entire time. There's a lot of, you know, reasons that have been reported as to why their salaries have been low, or at least surprisingly low. But today was an announcement that the collective bargaining agreement across the WNBA has reached a new deal.
Big money now.
Pretty big. I think. Go ahead.
I mean, no sarcasm. No sarcasm.
All right, here's my opinion on it. Here's my thing. I have made more layups in one high school season than Angel Reese has probably made all her career. Facts.
Yeah, but you're focusing on the wrong. We're not talking about Angel Reese. You're focusing on the wrong one.
I'm just saying. That's my opinion on it. You can, I'm gonna leave that open to interpretation.
Well, how about okay, that may be a fact, maybe, but can you agree that the WNBA is more popular today than what it was like 5-10 years ago?
Brother, 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
I mean,
when was
I think, yeah, there's some
drafted?
there's some names, but it's because they're mainly associated like with clip farming with like, oh, I can beat Anthony Edwards, or oh, I can beat someone. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, who the hell is this girl? How is she talking like this?
Right.
I think the most notable thing to happen to the NBA is Brittany Griner being like held captive across the seas.
Yeah,
right. And we had
that's
honestly, that's the most relevant.
And unfortunately,
that's
that was the
WNBA I've kept up with, to be honest.
Right.
Well, no,
I'm just an average guy.
No, the problem with WNBA is like because here's the thing for the WNBA. So either of you, or together, I don't know. Name 10 WNBA players all time.
I can't do it.
All time?
All time?
Yeah,
I can do all time.
That's
10 of them.
I can do 10.
You can name 10 players.
I think
That's
I can.
easy. I think I could too.
Because I'm not gonna let. I sure.
You're a closet fan.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I sure could.
I'd be looking at, dude. Look,
Yeah.
There are some. Look, I like women. If they were topless playing basketball, yeah, I'd watch.
Oh, get out of here! Those wouldn't even be the kind of women you'd want to watch do that.
They got the lingerie football league. You tell me you don't pay attention just a little bit, like when that's on, you're like, oh.
I see the clips. I never
Exactly.
catch
You're seeing
that.
the clips, and you're probably not scrolling up or down, right? You're staying on.
Keep in mind.
suppose.
This is your argument, and yet your most memorable WNBA moment is Brittany Griner. I just want you to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to work on that.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well,
no, here's the thing. This is something that I both have thought about, agree with, and have heard. Well, I guess I've heard, agreed with, and then thought about. So, at first, because honestly, it comes down to one name. It comes down to one lady, and it's Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, that's fair.
If we're being 100%, it's Caitlin Clark. So at first,
players hate her. That's crazy.
Which is the dumbest thing.
It's very female of them.
Yeah.
And you said it, not me.
Drama.
You said it, not me. But
Drama.
But I don't. I don't know if you would call it a hot take per se.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would call it a hot take per se, but it's the WNBA gets it. The players get in their own way. Point blank.
Facts.
The players get in their own way because, like, when Magic was coming up, when MJ was coming up, the NBA knew what they had.
Yeah.
The players knew exactly
what was happening.
These, like for either of them,
Yeah.
like both of them in their time. This is the guy.
Yeah.
This is the franchise right here. Protect, obviously don't just let him do whatever the hell he wants, but protect him at all costs.
What's good for him
Players
is good
knew
for
that,
us.
owners knew that, coaches knew that. Yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yep.
If he succeeds, we all succeed. WNBA, they were too busy being mad about the fact that none of them were Caitlin Clark. They were all so upset that she was the one getting all the shine and bringing all the attentions and the one putting asses into seats that they couldn't see the forest through the trees.
I agree.
And that's where it's like at first my thought process seeing her come through college was like, okay, cool, she's gonna be the Michael Jordan of the WNBA. And as it's gone on, especially with this CBA now, I'd go more she's the Magic because she has the flash to go with it.
I would say the Curry maybe too, because all the threes, she's associated with that.
But what I mean, so what I mean by she's the Magic is not play style.
I get what you're saying.
What she represents to the WNBA.
League impact.
She's the one player because before Magic Johnson, it was
Dr. J.
People watch, it's people watched basketball then, kind of how outside of baseball purists, how people watch baseball now. You don't really pay, or like how even I watch any basketball now. I really don't pay attention until the playoffs. I know a couple names, whatever.
That's fair.
But for the 70s, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, and I feel like that's what they were hoping Angel Reese was going to be. She's just, She had one good college run, and that was it. But
yeah,
I I genuinely think Caitlin Clark is going to be the Magic Johnson of the WNBA.
Yeah, I get
and then
that.
someone else is going to come up and be even better in the next, I'd say in the next decade. Someone's going to come up and be that MJ equivalent for the WNBA for how young that league still is.
Right.
And that's what's potentially going to blow them up to, I don't know if they'll ever be NBA status.
I don't think so.
But they'll at least,
I think they deserve a pay raise. I think they deserve the money.
But yeah, but it's, well, the thing is, and the thing is with that is like,
right.
It's, I know, you know, well, no, yeah, no, absolutely. And it was never, I mean, granted, I don't know. Owners are owners. They're all going to be cheap as hell. It is what it is. But I never saw it as like, oh, you're getting paid what you're worth. You're not as good as it. I don't think it was ever that. It's the fact of like, y'all are still in the red.
Yeah.
You know,
they're always in the red.
Y'all are, you're like, you're always in the red. You are funded by the NBA.
Yes.
You can't even fund yourself, and you're wanting a raise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't deserve it, but like,
to what extent?
I like this, baby. You know, like,
it's
you know,
tough.
like,
it's tough.
You know, it's like I'm assuming you're pretty damn good at what you do with all this, but you're not out here just like, cool, where's my millions? Where's my new lifestyle? Just because I'm good at what I do. Right. I'm not over here expecting my bosses to bump me up $3, $10 an hour, or whatever it is, or people to tip me 50% just because I'm good at what I do.
Yeah.
You know, it's the market. If the money's not there, if the people aren't there, there's no money to give you. And I would like to believe that's all it's ever been.
Yes.
I mean,
I agree with that.
I mean, I'm like, obviously there's probably the dirty behind the scenes, who knows? We'll never know that story. But at the end of the day, if you're in the red, I just don't see how you can ask for more money.
Right. They ended up getting a percentage of this revenue share, about what they were asking for. 20 or 30% about of the revenue share.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
20% of the revenue share. Now
they deserve it.
The average salary now goes from, wait, I just had it. Okay, 120K was the previous average salary, which is honestly not bad considering you're just playing a couple months out of the year. You make that in a couple months out of the year. I mean, in a normal person sense, that's pretty good.
That's kind of like I get it. You're a professional athlete, but I mean, if you're telling me all I gotta do is chuck a ball at a basket and I'm getting like 120, 130 a year, like,
that's how we see it when we watch them complain about it, you know, like in our, at least,
absolutely.
That's my angle. A lot of the times it's kind of like, it's still a lot of money for 6 months.
And they're not wrong, but it's at the end of the day, like, for example, even like whether the NBA, baseball, football, choose your sport. They argue for the money that they're worth because they know the profit's there.
Yeah.
They know the money's there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's where it's like, I get it. You deserve it. And it's like a ton of you are still making, I get it. You're making more money off of your label deals than you are off of the actual game that you play.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if there's no money to give you, I can't exactly give you more of nothing.
Right. Well,
hopefully
they'll be happy because now the average salary is jumping to $600,000 in the WNBA.
That's the average. I think
give me one of those.
I think it's what the average is 6, and I think what minimum's 3. I believe
a minimum
is the league minimum.
Yes, that's the new league minimum.
Okay. And the average is 6.
The previous max contract was a 250K contract. The previous max. The new max is going to be 1.4.
Go Joanna man mode, I'm telling you.
1.4 now. Max in the WNBA.
Okay,
so they're definitely going to be millionaires now.
Hell yeah.
Which is a good step.
Why not? I'm for it.
I think that's a good step. That's a really good step. Again, we're gonna see. I know when I previously opened that Demise was part of the speculation. This was a lot of the talk that I saw online. But a lot of this is because a lot of people feel that the WNBA may have potentially overpaid. And people are going to find out in real time throughout these next couple years whether the WNBA actually cashes in or actually makes themselves profitable enough to warrant this raise. Did they overstep? Did they pay too much? I guess time is going to tell with the ratings and all that fun stuff, because they do have more good prospects in the WNBA that are coming out, like Juju. Have you guys pay attention to? Have you seen Juju Watkins at all out of
Juju
USC?
She a beast. Yeah.
She plays like a dude. She's like little Kyrie Irving out there. But anywho, so there is a bright.
I think I think I'll just piggyback on what you guys said. You know, I think there's a lot of revenue that's out there that the NBA makes that they're able to afford what they're doing, right? Like, I feel like 2K, for example, they have the My Team aspect. They're making millions of dollars off that, where it's like you can literally buy stuff online, buy packs, and they have WNBA players in it now. So that's how I know more so of the WNBA players. I laugh when they're dunking, but it's fun. It's cool to see them in the game. And I'm like, oh, I've never seen this girl's like jump shot before. I'm like, oh, I kind of like this girl's jump shot. So it's like kind of makes me curious of like, oh, maybe I should kind of pay attention a little bit more. Right. So there's a lot of outlets out there. I think it's really good just overall for the sport.
Okay. So. Yeah, that makes sense. You all good over there, Nico?
Yeah, no, sorry, my headphones are just being all the one started like the battery's getting low, so I'm trying to switch and they're just not cooperating right now.
Oh, I see.
I've been there.
So it's like I still hear you guys. I'm just trying to get the headphone back on. That's all.
Got you. Okay.
But I'm still here. Yeah, no, we're still good.
Okay. And I think this. Oh, one more thing before I give you the lob, Kyle. A California bishop caught in a Tijuana brothel over a dozen times in 1 month. This guy be fucking. I like it.
Dozen times in 1 month. Damn.
Not a strip club, a brothel. And
was it men or women?
Are they not one of the same though?
Say it again.
In TJ?
In Tijuana, yep. In TJ. I think we have the same place in mind. Very popular.
Oh, I know
Chinese,
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Very popular Chinese restaurant that they have down there in TJ.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple guys from security tried to invite me there a couple times.
Did they tell you it was just Chinese food, or did you know ahead of time?
Oh,
it's a pretty popular.
They told me seafood.
Yes.
That
lots
works.
of seafood.
That works.
And a lot of I guess I'll call it, a lot of MSG was used off the floor.
Yes.
So
wow,
that's good.
Graphic.
That's good.
That one or what? Pull that one straight out of my ass.
Yeah. That's
just like they did with the MSG.
Just like the
Now I'm hungry, man. Thanks, dude. I'm thinking about this Jack in a Box. I was gonna order it, but I was like, I don't trust someone like with my order if I order Jack in a Box right now.
They should be able to at least handle that. I think you'll be all right. But anywho, the Vatican is investigating it. The Pope has decided to resign his position, and this Pope is actually from our hometown.
God damn it,
San Diego. El Cajon. El Cajon.
I might know this guy. I might know.
Oh, the bishop. The bishop.
Yes.
The bishop, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think with the Pope, like no, like.
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all from Chicago?
I knew what he meant. I knew where he was going with this.
Yeah. The guy is from El Cajon, San Diego.
Oh, that's where I live. God damn it,
dude! Keep an eye out.
No, so I know exactly the church that he was affiliated with.
Really?
Because that was a church that that was a church that my family member of mine went to growing up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did they go to the same Chinese?
I haven't gotten their opinion on it yet. I am very curious, but
yeah. Any trauma?
I feel like that's a very, very touchy subject right now to bring up to them, so I've left it alone.
I'll give them a little bit of time.
As you should. Sorry, I brought it up.
A dozen visits.
Just full circle, tied it all together there.
A dozen visits in a month is pretty crazy.
I know a guy that was out there. He's not with his girl anymore, but he was in a relationship with this girl, and he was going to this place, every weekend on his weekend, and he was like, doing his thing. So this is what it is.
Going to TJ to feed the homeless.
They must got some free. Yeah, I must say they got something in there to attract you. You know what I mean? So
right. Well, this guy has reportedly used church funds to fund his little trips. A reported amount up to $427,000 has been able to been connected in these trips to the Chinese food restaurant, if you will.
Damn.
So 8 counts of embezzlement, 8 counts of money laundering, 1 count of aggravated white collar crime. I don't know why I didn't get the full name of that. Well, that's a lot. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of charges. And it kind of sucks that he's from fucking San Diego, you know, like
add it to the list.
Yeah.
All the bullshit. Hey, people, that just goes to show you people in San Diego be fucking. You know
I mean, it's down the street. It's literally.
Yeah. I mean, look at Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon has like 9 kids or something like that. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, 9 kids with the first woman. Yeah. Bastard can't pull out of a damn driveway, for Christ's sake.
Fair.
No, I mean, the sad part is I feel like the only issue is actually the money.
That's a lot of money.
And I feel like if they would have known, they would have shown him some other maybe more cost-effective restaurants to eat out at,
or better ways to hide that. Like, there wasn't a better way to.
Well, I'm sure there's better ways to hide it. I'm just like, I literally feel like their only issue is the money because they do not have the best reputation of where they go out to eat at.
Sure.
So I feel like the money's the only issue, and if they would have known, they would have just like given him some fresher, cheaper options.
I agree. Okay, Kyle, I'm gonna
go pee real quick, but you guys keep talking about it.
Okay, go ahead. Let's talk about this really quick while he's gone. Have you seen or heard about the new Nick Shirley video that just released? San Diego has an appearance in this. I don't know if you're familiar with either him or the videos or this video.
So I looked up what the thing was.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the video because I'm not giving the man my view.
That's fair.
Like, I don't care. I call BS because I looked into, not extensively, but I took a pretty good look into the whole Minnesota thing.
Okay.
I don't know how much you've looked, like you've seen of it, or how much you've spoken of it, whether on here or offline or anything.
I came across the video a lot on X, which sparked like, oh shit, what the hell is this? So I watched the video, and the thing about whether this or an opposing video about whatever side of the aisle people are on, I always take the person who's creating the video. Obviously, there's always going to be things that are like purposely left out to support the claims that you're making, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, it was like an interesting quote unquote investigation, but I don't know. I can't 100% stamp it as like truth, you know, like it's hard for me to just say that all this money that's being invested into these hospices that are here in San Diego or in LA, how do we legitimately know, just because there is a building, it may be vacant, that's supposedly a daycare or a hospice, is that just because the day that you go and there's nobody there, that doesn't 100% factually mean that what you're accusing them of doing is the case. I also take into effect or into it, like, if you are wrong, I'm sure that there's been a lot of like negative attention given to the Somali community with a lot of this stuff that is like pretty unfair, you know, like it's not really fair to like kind of cast this whole scam situation on a group of people without really knowing what's going on, kind of thing. You're kind of just anecdotally going off of experiences that you created, whether you created this investigation by looking up these businesses that are publicly, like, you're able to find, see how much they're getting funded, because it is like what do you call that, like state funded. So you decide to go visit the address, nobody's there, and all of a sudden you decide, boom, fraud. I don't know if it's that simple. So it makes for an interesting YouTube video, but I'm not fully convinced that what is being accused is actually going on. It's just it's interesting. I'm open to the idea that it's possible, but just based off of a 30-40 minute video, I'm not fully there that it's legitimate. If that makes any sense.
It's not even a 30-40 minute video. For me, it's who is making the 30 to 40 minute video.
Sure, yeah.
Because I have seen a couple. I've seen a couple of the things. Like I said, I not so much a deep dive, but I did take somewhat of a dive. Like, it's not a high dive. I took like the 3-foot dive into this whole thing with Minnesota.
Okay.
And I mean, just the face of it is easy to take apart, because it's you go to a daycare and you're demanding, as a grown-ass adult man who does not have a child at that daycare, hey, let me in your daycare to see that there are children here. Does it not cross your mind in the slightest of like, those people are gonna tell you to fuck off?
Right, which is pretty much what happened.
You know, like that's where it's like, oh, they told me no, so clearly it's fraud. They're lying. Like, no, it's their job to protect the kids. Like, yes, they're gonna lock the doors because you are a potentially psychotic man outside of a daycare without any children trying to get into the daycare. How does that look?
Yeah.
And on top of that, we've seen YouTubers do dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like,
they're not
what's
new
to say this video that's in San Diego, could there be I'm not going to say there's 0% chance of credibility, because Lord only knows, broken clocks right twice a day. It is what it is. But what's to stop us from thinking, just based off his track record already, how do we know he didn't just rent a car for the day? Because I know that was part of the thing too. It was like, oh, there were nice cars parked outside, so it's part of the fraud, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
How do I know you didn't just borrow a car from a dealership during the day, park it out there, and then just like find a couple people, give them a couple $100?
Yeah.
And just play this part for a bit? Like, is that, especially possible for someone with his track record, is that really outside of the realm of possibility?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know. For all I know, in a month, I might find out, cool, I got egg on my face. I was wrong. I'll be the first to admit it and first to own it, that holy crap, that dumbass was right about something. But
that's fair.
In the meantime, it's just, I mean, this is the same guy who tried making the argument that voter fraud was a thing because like 100 people's addresses came to a UPS, when to debunk that, all he had to do was look up
the apartments
and see apartments.
Yeah, I saw that.
In the same building, because those apartments are above the UPS, so they have the same address.
Right.
You know, so it's like, I don't know. Like, I might have egg on my face in a month. It's totally possible, but until there's evidence to prove that he is credible, I can't take him with how his track record is right now.
Yeah, I could understand that. Kyle,
so
have you seen any of the?
I don't know. I'm completely like, you know, I have not seen.
We dabbled really quick. We dabbled really quick.
I was listening, but I don't know the full.
We dabbled really quick in the new Nick Shirley video. I don't know if you're familiar with the stuff that's been popping around with him and what he's been doing.
Blind on this one.
But his whole thing is trying to find fraud, whatever, across, I guess, different states now.
Wow.
And the first video, or at least the one that I remember seeing first, was about daycares, and now he's looking into hospices, and I think he's still looking into daycares too here in California. But people are arguing the legitimacy of him, and what he's doing. Is he just, you know, a really poor, I don't know, reporter on any of this shit? Because he has been proven wrong, like the example Nico gave. That's kind of like a little bit embarrassing for the credibility of someone who's trying to take on such a serious, I don't know, accusation of these kind of people, because a lot of times they do happen to be minorities and a certain group of people. But anywho, I pass the floor to you, sir. Hit us with whatever conspiracy
let's do it.
Topic you may have in mind. Oh, is this conspiracy?
Oh
Kyle?
shit!
Conspiracy Kyle.
It's conspiracy Kyle with a K. That's
like
what we're
Conspiracy.
doing here.
You hit that conspiracy real quick, Kyle. I need to figure out what's going on with my earbuds real quick, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right
Oh,
back.
go ahead.
Okay?
Hopefully you're listening. Okay.
You're fine. You're fine. Go ahead.
So, well, I was gonna piggyback on what he was saying with this, like, you know, the media, driven type of thing. Do you think COVID-19 was engineered by the media?
Engineered by the media. Are you talking about like an actual like psyop, like an internal?
Yeah.
Like, let's see how many people will go along with whatever routine or whatever we deem
The agenda,
necessary.
yeah.
I don't know if the media was in the know of that because I feel like there's too many members of that, but I do feel like at some level, somewhere, there was a decision that was like, yeah, let's just kind of herd these people.
There we go. All right.
There you go. Nice.
You're all connected.
Yeah. Do I sound all right?
Yeah, you sound really good now.
You sound good.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say like I guess at some level there was some. I don't know. How would I verbalize it? I guess it had to have been above the media, I think, but there was a lot of like, just do what we're telling you to do kind of thing, and then looking back on it like, oh shit, well, looks like we didn't have to do all that, which kind of was shitty, you know. So I don't think the media was in on it, but I think at some level higher than that.
All right, so Nico, since you're popping back in, I was just bringing up. Do you think I was asking BigMiklo here about? I was like, do you think COVID-19 was engineered by the media?
Do I think it was engineered? Do you mind if I ask you? Do you mind expanding on what you mean by like as far as being engineered by the media?
Yeah, I would just say like how everything went down, like how everything was perceived, and how we were like given information trickled in here and there, and how everything was kind of just unsure. Because some people think that it was just all structured and like meant to happen, and then you have people out there that are claiming that like people are already saying this was going to happen because of this, and it was just like, you know, they just felt like it was already like a pre-planned type of situation going on.
I think the hysteria was definitely manipulated by the media. I'll be willing to give that much. Yeah, I think the hysteria, but if I'm being completely honest, and this is as someone who was not and is not a fan of the president at that time, I think everyone did the best that they could with the information that they had. But the problem is no one had the proper information.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so
exactly,
it's like everyone.
We don't know. Yeah.
So it's you know, it's like it's one of those. It's kind of like one of those. Just like if you're just told like, oh, you're like I don't know if you've seen that clip that was, I know it was big on like Instagram and Twitter for a little bit, of like where there was like this thing where it's like if you like people put their finger in, their finger gets pricked and it tells them how they die, but it's in like a twisted way.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
You know, where it was, you know, the one where it was like the one girl who like got her finger pricked and it said old age, so she was happy. She started running across the street, but then she got ran over by an old man.
Because you're getting older.
Yeah. So she was killed by old age because the dude couldn't drive. And I think that's the kind of thing is like they had that level of information.
Yeah.
And everyone around the world just did the best that they could. And then just as it went on, it was like, yes, we got more and more information, more science kicked in, more studies kicked in. And it was just trying to pivot, but it was just the mass hysteria of the fact that like some people just freaked out like, well, wait, you told us this. Now, why are you telling us this? Why is the story changing? It's like, you know, just with anything, with new information, data changes, ideas change. Like it was what it was, but just a lot of people weren't willing to accept that. And I think that went into the hysteria.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'm with it. Yeah, I'm just picking your guys' mind on certain things. So I just went on a couple websites and was like, let me pull like top conspiracy things and just see, you know, like what's relevant, and like to piggyback off the whole COVID-19 thing. So a lot of people are believing that COVID-19, there is the vaccine that everyone got has like a 5G chip inside that we got injected with. So that's a theory. So how do you guys feel about that? That's a thing.
I love this one.
That's apparently a thing. So let's throw that out.
I love this one so much.
I don't give a little context because I don't understand the 5G part. What is that? What is that exactly?
What
What is
5G it gives you like cancer. It's
it's not Wi-Fi.
All this stuff. There's there's a lot of things we don't know. Like they're just projecting.
Yeah, the 5G towers cause cancer and whatnot.
Yeah. There's like radiation, all this kind of stuff.
You know,
so people are deeming
kind of the same thing with like the windmills are killing the whales.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, oh my God, that's the easiest one to debunk because they'll try to like, oh, they're just. Excuse me. Oh, that was gross. That came out of nowhere. Because they're like, oh yeah, like the COVID shots was just for them to put like tracking chips in us and whatnot, yada yada. And it's like, what do you have in your pocket? What is probably in your hand right now that you are using to type this out?
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's like, you know, it's like if they wanted to track you, you have a phone. If they wanted to know your deepest information, you probably have an ID. You're probably registered to vote. Like
you have a social security number or whatever it may be.
Right. You've typed it in somewhere.
Like the information that you are saying they are trying to steal, they probably already have. So if they're trying to track you, they can just track your phone number and just probably ping where your phone is.
Right.
And find you. Like
I agree.
But granted, these are the same
people.
Come
out and like from like some
like
certified documents, watch it come out like, oh, actually, they were trying to engineer this or something like that. It'd be crazy. I don't think,
time will tell with that.
Yeah.
That's just it's like so much extra work to just track a phone.
That's true.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Do you have anything on that, Kyle, or no? Or kind of just...
well, learning about, I guess, the gist of it. Yeah, that one's kind of silly.
It's a thing. These things are real.
I remember hearing about the 5G towers, but I don't recall ever coming across the vaccine carrying.
I dabbled into a little bit because I think after the vaccine started happening, people were starting to deem that. Remember, like people were like, oh, if you like use freaking Lysol or whatever and you inject it in yourself, it's like the same as the effect of like the remember people were doing that?
Like if you inject Lysol or like bleach or something like that.
Yeah, you mix just as much.
Yeah.
If you're sick with it, it's like, dude, just go outside, get some sun, take your vitamins, eat this, be a healthy immune system. It's like crazy shit like that, So people are also.
I mean, to be fair, the immune system didn't do shit. I had it. That thing sucked.
What's crazy? I had it a couple times. God. The first time I had it was brutal, but I honestly forced myself to work out in my garage at the time during summer. And I remember just had a hoodie on. I just sweat that shit out, and like I felt great. But that was just my experience.
I mean, it was once I got past the first day. It was that first day of having it.
The body aches.
Like
for me
that was
insane.
Oh my God, because it was so like Miklo. So for reference, when I had it, I was still at the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the hallway upstairs, the employee area? If you're like leaving the F&B office, where like I almost said her name. I'm not trying to out anyone like that, but where you would take that back hallway to come out, like take the stairs down and come out by where the cage is.
Yeah.
So I was walking down that hallway, and that was like the longest walk of my life. Like my legs suddenly weighed 1,000 pounds. I could not move.
This is like when you were sick or whatever?
I'm sorry?
This is like when you were feeling like the symptoms and all that?
Like when it really hit me, it's like I was walking down the hallway, and then it just felt like an entire elephant sat on me.
Yeah.
Like it was that like an elephant sat on me. Like I could not breathe. Like everything sucked like all at once. It hit me pretty hard too. But I feel like just like anything, some people are like a little bit more sensitive to flus or fevers, and it definitely sucked. Like I don't usually get headaches for anything, and I had really bad headaches for that, and the body aches and the chills, but it probably lasted a couple days. But I don't know about all this 5G shit or any of that stuff. That's all part of it. What 5G, Tylenol, all that stuff,
Yeah, I mean, gotta do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are pressed for time. I mean, we can call it there if you want. It's
up to you.
I have one
guys.
more that I just thought of. One more that I thought of randomly.
I'm along for the ride.
Okay, so something I was thinking the other day that I don't know. Like I didn't really look into this. This is just a thought. So I'm just like, shooting the shit with the boys, having a conversation about stuff.
Okay.
I think it's a little weird to me that as we're on the planet Earth as a society, that we have invested more into space than we have into the ocean. So how do you guys feel about that? Like, I just think it's weird that we're on a planet, right? Shouldn't we like explore it 100% instead of like try to find something else, a quick solution, when maybe the solution's here the whole time? Makes me wonder.
Well, the exploration,
yeah.
I think the exploration for space is just because it's easier.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
I mean,
valid.
If like the easiest example would be, say, the Titan.
R.I.P.
Was that submarine?
Respectfully,
yeah,
that Submariner.
That sucks,
because it's so for space, it's the further out you go, it's the same pressure. It doesn't change. Whereas the ocean, the deeper you go, the harder the PSI gets. Yeah, the more pressure there is, the stronger material you need, and it's just we don't have the capability of going deeper down into the ocean as we would like, unfortunately. And that's the like it's like, yes, on paper we should probably know more about our own ocean than we should about space.
Yeah,
but it's just one of the
makes me wonder.
Interesting.
Yeah, my initial thought is like, I guess, how disproportionate is the research done for space versus the ocean? Is it so ridiculously disproportionate that it's kind of like, what the hell is actually going on? Are we avoiding the ocean? Or is it a thing where it's just kind of...
That's a lot of speculation there.
Yeah. Because, I mean, people will speculate that, wouldn't be surprised if aliens got around in the waters, and I don't know.
I mean, practically.
Right?
Practically, if you look at some of the fuckers.
Yeah.
Have you guys...
I don't know.
Yeah. It's just one of those. I genuinely do believe it's just like space is just easier. Like I don't know. Like, have you ever seen that thing of like I think it was the Hubble, where like when it took that first photo, and then there was like that tiny little part that was like all black, and they zoomed in on that black part, and there was like another 10,000 galaxies just in that small black part that we couldn't see.
Wow.
So it's just like, yeah, like it's just. Because you launch something into space, it just goes forever. There's no stopping it. You don't know where the end is. You don't know when. You don't know if there is an end to even reach.
Yeah.
So it's just pretty much, it's. I mean, the ocean. At some point, there's going to be an end. You're going to hit ground at some point.
Eventually.
But it's just. But allegedly, yeah. I mean, every time I step outside, I hit ground at some point. So
I'm 100% with you though.
But it's fascinating to think of like what could be down there, especially like those clips of like the giant squids and shit that they finally found.
Yeah,
that was creepy. That was disturbing and awesome. That's my big take.
Is like I think Megalodon's out there. Like I want Megalodon to be out there. That's my like weird take.
Oh, you still think he's? See,
I think it's possible. I think there's probably some type of like adaptation of him, evolution down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we don't know. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of theories out there that claim that he can't, or she, can't be out there. But I think it's a fun one because I really like sharks. I really like sharks.
No, that is a fun. No, that's
I'm like
a
a turtle guy. I really like turtles. I like sharks, man. Like,
I mean, I just feel like for that size. And for the calorie intake, that would have to be.
That's one thing that I've brought up before about that. It's like, he would need, like, the whole like King Kong thing. Like, if King Kong got real, they would need like so much mass consumption of food that like nothing would be on the island. But over time, do you think like with stuff happening, like evolution and like radiation and everything, like do you think that maybe they adapted to a different diet? That's possible because we really don't know exactly, what is down there. So it's an interesting concept to me. Makes me wonder. The unknown is the most fascinating thing to me, even with space and
that's what makes conversations like these so much fun. I'm just trying to think like what kind of, because even like if you take a whale, those things, all they do is eat all day because all they pretty much eat is krill.
Yeah.
And so it's just a constant day of like eating X amount of krill because they have to keep eating, but they have to keep moving to keep eating. So it's just like a constant push and pull. So and so that kind of just then turns into the same argument of like, okay, well, if you're taking a carnivorous animal, what kind of diet are you saying it'll change into, and what would the caloric intake still need to be to maintain that mass?
But I mean, we've seen those giant squids down there. You see how big those fuckers are, you know? Like, who says you eat like a couple of those a day? We're not Gucci, you know?
Yeah.
It just makes me
depends
wonder
on how many are down there too, though.
Yeah, I want it to be real just because I like sharks. So I'm like, come on, like, you know, like I know I'm being proven wrong by scientists, biologists, stuff like that.
Terrifying.
It would be dope as shit, but I'd be getting the fuck out of San Diego.
Well, yeah, I mean, we already have a lot of sharks in the water.
I ain't dealing with those waters after that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's just a little fun thing, you know. So I mean,
hot take, not a fan of sharks.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a fan of sharks? Oh, okay. I'm a big shark guy.
No, I'm kidding. Oh, no,
yeah,
just Miklo was like, yeah, not a fan of that. And like, yep, hot take. He's not a fan of sharks.
It's the open waters that terrifies me.
Yeah, I don't do
like,
open water. You got like thalassophobia is what it's called.
Is that it's a real thing?
It's like I have that where it's like you're like, say it's like a video of you. It's like your arms and you're in the open ocean, right? But the camera's bobbing in and out, right, of the water.
Okay.
And it's like you're looking and it's just clear underneath and it's just pitch black. That freaks me out. And
yeah,
then it's
I don't
like you
that.
can see above you. Yeah, I don't like that either. It makes me like tingles on my back.
Well, I don't like the the whatever's beneath me that I can't see. I don't like that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, mine's dumb with why I'm not a fan of the ocean. Like mine's just like y'all remember Finding Nemo?
Of course, yeah.
Fish are friends.
I'm the yellow fish in the fish tank when it comes to the ocean.
The yellow fish. What was the yellow fish?
The germaphobe fish in the fish tank. The one who was like when they broke the filter, and he's just like just like, do you guys not realize like we are swimming in our own shit?
Yeah.
And like that's more what weirds me out about the ocean is like I am just swimming in a bunch of fish piss and fish shit right now. Like
nowadays,
right.
Where did all our shit
that
go?
too.
Really, you know, like what the fuck?
Especially in IB.
Well, it go, yeah, right.
Seriously.
Goes to all the tilapia down in IB.
Yeah, shout out IB. You know?
Dude. Yeah. All right. Was that what we have for today?
Yeah,
Kyle? Okay.
Yeah, we'll just cut it there. I didn't want to get anything too crazy.
Got you.
Time. We're already
okay. And then for Nico, we'll hit on we'll kind of do our Disney adult thing on our next episode. We'll get to that for sure.
Let me know when, brother. I'm here for it.
Well, thank you guys for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a pleasure.
It definitely went, and it always does. I always try to say I want an hour or and a half, not knowing goddamn well it's always 3 hours. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know. I vibe out. It's fun. I have a good time.
Yeah, like I said, I can go for
it's
like
all good. I was
Yeah.
just laughing at like all the opening questions and stuff because I'm just like, bro, you emailed me this is gonna be an hour and a half and it's 10:30. We haven't even touched topic 1 yet.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
how it goes. That's why sometimes I will like try to like stay quiet and be like, all right, we're moving on to the next thing because I'm like, time. I'm like, I'm trying to help him out, and I know his time like stamps that he has.
Well, it's just it's like I want it to be like it's just practice. I want to practice like reeling it in, bringing it back, and remembering where we took off, keeping that in my head, and like, all right, where did I leave off? Let's finish or whatever. You know, it's learning. It's all part of it. I think.
Yeah, that's why I just throw out these stupid, like crazy little dumb things that I'm like I ponder sometimes. You know, because sometimes people do take these really seriously, and I'm not trying to offend anyone by talking about them, but I think it's interesting topics, and I think people should talk about random stuff like this from time to time, especially as dudes. You know, we just kind of get caught up in like the dad. You guys have the dad life going on and everything. Sometimes it's okay to step away and like talk about like some zany stuff that's
kind
of interesting. You know, like why not get your creative juices flowing? Like let's get it going. So I'm all about that art. You know?
Definitely. We'll definitely make it a regular thing. And I'll definitely have a lot of clips out of this. Thank you guys.
So,
you have my consent. You have my consent.
Well, I make it known if there is anything you guys ever like, hey, just let me know. It's all good. I don't know. I just go off of whatever.
I'm still waiting for you to clip my prostate exam story, dude. I think that's gonna be great.
I need time to like.
That's a long one though.
We've
dude.
been
That's a
so
long
back to
one.
back to back that
we did.
It's been a lot of prep that goes in. I don't have a lot of downtime to clip right now, but
yeah, no, you're good. No, that's why I'm not tripping about it.
this will be good to hold me till next week. So I'll start pumping out clips for sure.
Yeah, whenever, man. I'm not in a hurry. I'll let you guys know how this smash burger is next time we talk. I'm gonna go get a smash burger from Jack in the Box. I appreciate that.
I already know how it is. I just need to know if you're lying or not.
I'll send him a picture. I will send him a picture that way he can relay it to you.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I was looking at the menu. They got the double smash. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. All right. Let us know you got your Jack in the Box fix, man.
I'm sure I will. Sure.
All right. And of course, as always, as a Two Perspective podcast host yourself, any questions, let me know. Always here, happy to help. I'll hop on your guys' shows, and you guys hop on mine, and we'll just keep collabing and growing together. You know what I mean? It'll be fun.
Yep,
definitely.
Sounds good, brother. Sounds like a plan.
Thank you, everybody who tuned in. I know I'll get a lot more views in the clips than I will right now, which is fine. We're still grinding, but to anybody that did poke their head in here and take a look, I appreciate and thank you guys.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
I will see you guys.
Make sure that thumbnail is of Afroman though before we leave. I just have to reiterate
I'll make that deal
right now.
It
has to be Afroman.
No, it has to be Afroman, but with Miklo's face photoshopped over it.
Exactly. Yes. With us like on the sides, like looking up somehow or something like
Why
that.
not?
We're gonna put my editing thumbnail skills to the test and see if I can.
Just put us on the cops. Just put us on the cops.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh shit. That's a good one.
Yeah,
okay.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah, that's what you did. That's perfect. Oh my God.
That would be good.
I'm with you.
I'll work on that. Oh man,
that's gonna be great. That'll be people will click on that shit for sure.
I think so.
I'm gonna listen to his music right now in my car, so we're about to see what it's about.
Yeah, review the album for me.
Oh, I got you.
All right, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night.
Thank you again, guys. We'll appreciate it.